Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. There we go. Hi, Nikki. Look, I did it by myself this year. I didn't even need your help. Hey, Doc. Doc Danny. My lifesaver. Dog, look at this. Can't believe I found it. But it's a little hot up here, so I might have to take this off. But I just wanted to show you guys that it's the holidays. Look at my cool mug. Okay, we're gonna get ready for my first guest. Let's make sure. I can do this. How's everyone doing? If anybody's on the West Coast, thanks for waking up early. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you give me like a thumbs up if you can hear me? Hey, Nikki Dog, can you hear me? Please, let me know. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Alicia. Behave. I sound cool? Okay. So I hope that we can set this up good. I hope that it all... Thanks, Family Giving Tree. Look, guys, Family Giving Tree has joined me on this Instagram live. So this is all, of course, if you've been following, that's why you're here. You've been following all my posts on Instagram. I'm doing this all in benefits for Family Giving Tree, which is a local nonprofit out here in the Bay Area. They provide gifts to those in need. And if you have already donated to the site in my, or the link in my bio, then thank you so much. That means a lot. There's my first guest, Tim Grover. So, hi. Tim Grover is my first guest. You guys got to know who he is. I don't know if you've read his books, but he has trained Michael Jordan. He trained Kobe Bryant. He's trained Dwayne Wade. He's trained so many amazing athletes. And he has, I've read 2 of his books out. I know he has a third one and probably a lot more that I don't know about. So that's why I'm going to have him on to learn some more about Tim, who's very busy, which is why we're doing this 8:30 in the morning. I'm so grateful. So Tim, if you can just send a request, there should be an option on there. Maybe Nikki can help me. Let's see. Oh, I see it on now. So everybody stay tuned. Hopefully it's accepting. Come on. Let's do this. Thanks, Nikki. Where's this request? This should have worked. I'm terrible at this. Let me see. Go back. Sorry, y'all. Please stay on because this is a very, very special, unique person to have on. Unable to join. No. You. If this is a good way to kick off the morning. There we go.
Hey.
Hey. How are you?
I'm excellent, Bayley. And yourself?
I'm doing great. I can't. Thank you so much for coming on with me.
Oh, what an honor! Thank you for asking.
Yeah. I was very intimidated to reach out and ask you, and I just said, you know what, I just gotta do it. The worst he could say is that he's busy, which you are. I know you have something coming up in literally less than a half hour. So thank you for giving me a few minutes.
So this is crazy. You're one of the most prolific athletes out there, not female athletes, and you even said you get intimidated.
Yes, yes. It's you. I mean, we come from different worlds, but very similar, obviously. But you've trained some of my heroes, you know. So it's so cool to have you on, and you have so much knowledge. I've read your books. Like I don't have books out there. I mean, I'm on TV every week. Actually, there's a commercial on right now that I'm on.
That's
But it's so cool to have someone like you on, and I just thank you so much. And this is Family Giving Tree is also on with us right now. They're watching, and they send their thank yous and all that.
like I said, it was my honor. Thank you very much. I was like, when this came across, and I was like, this is a definite yes. We just have
Yeah,
to go for it.
I appreciate it. I know it's really cool. Actually, it's been the people that I have asked. And I realized this last year too, is everybody's so willing to help and want, and I had people reach out to me asking me, what can I do to share this cause, or what can I do? I'm doing a physical toy drive later this evening. So they want to show up, or they want to send gifts and all that stuff. So it's all really cool to see everybody come together, even though we're all in different parts of the world and
Sure.
country and everything. So I guess I had wrote down a few questions. I'm like, I don't know if anybody on here has any questions for Tim as well. We could probably get to a couple. The main thing that for me, when I was reading your books, I was realizing that there's nobody like you in the wrestling world. You know, I feel like you have so much. You played basketball yourself, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so anybody who doesn't know who this legend is, he trained Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, and I'm sure so many others, you know, and that is like I feel like that's a lot of pressure to have to be able to train those type of athletes and be able to give them knowledge that they didn't have already, or that to continue to train them throughout the years and get them to win these championships and all that. And I feel your experience through your basketball years and everything you've learned, there's nobody like that for wrestling. And it really inspired me to want to be that person, you know, when I'm done wrestling and when I open up a school of my own, to have so much to offer them, like not just teach them how to wrestle and not just help them with their promos or their mic skills or anything like that. Like what you have to offer is so unique, I feel like, for your athletes.
Well, thank you so much. And you know, one of the things is I've been listen, I'm slightly older than you are. I've been a wrestling fan for, you know, way before it ever got this big, way before any of these organizations were formed. I could throw out some names. Your fans would be like, who's he talking about? Who's this? Who's this?
Is there anyone that you remember?
I remember all. I remember all. There was a Bruiser. There was the Crusher. There was, let me think. One of the big managers back then was Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, I mean, I'm going what I just like, the names were just like, it was unbelievable. This is like when it first started. It was called, in Chicago, it originally started, it was called Bob Loose Wrestling.
Wow.
And yes, I'm telling you, it was black and white TVs back then. It was crazy. But I've been a wrestling fan for a very, 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 very long time. Well, the thing I want to go with you is the thing that's interesting is and this could help for everybody. And the one thing I taught my athletes, my CEOs, my business people, whoever I talk to, is first thing, the way you think has to change in order for your life, your business, your relationship, or whatever has to change. So everybody tries to make all these physical changes first, or try to do these different things. The first thing, the way to win, the way to be relentless, the way to go get what you want, the way you think has to change first. And that's the most difficult thing to do. You can go out and buy new clothes. You can go out and buy new cars. You can do different things. You can buy this thing and people think, oh, that's going to help me attract business, attract success, whatever it may be. No, until this starts to change, then everything else will start to change.
Yeah, that is very true. And I kind of talked with you throughout my rehab process, and I was told from a lot of people who went through the same injuries and everything that were, you know, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs. And I didn't really, you just hear that, you know, but it wasn't until I started reading your books that I would read it icing my knee. I would read it every time I woke up before I went to physical therapy. And it really did start changing my mindset because I love wrestling. I've loved wrestling since I was 10 years old and knew that this is what I wanted to do. Started training at 18 and been in the WWE for almost 10 years now. But you could
It's
only
a very long time for individuals. Most people don't have that long of a career
yeah.
in that. They just don't, because the physicality and the training and the punishment that not only it takes on you physically, but mentally to prepare yourself to perform in front of millions of fans and give it your all. You know, you can't go out there. They don't care if you're having a bad day.
Right.
Yeah, they don't care. You are their release. You are their release. So the way you think and the way you perform out there is everything.
Right. So when you were dealing with any of your athletes, when they either went through injuries, or I'm sure they had days or seasons where they just didn't feel like themselves or as motivated, do you feel like you had more of the mental, I don't know, had to focus more on their mental than like, okay, let's make sure your knee is ready for this, or make sure your ankle's ready for the season?
You know what the best thing is? You can do it at the same time. You can do it at the same time. You can train the physical and the mental at the same time. There's different cues of way of challenging individuals, what they're thinking of. And usually when we go through the rehab process or through an injury, I'll always ask an athlete, says, well, what are you thinking of? All right. And a lot of them don't say anything. And I said, that's a correct answer, because you're thinking about something else. You're not in the moment with me.
Right.
I don't want you to think about, oh, this is difficult, how hard it's going to be. Well, I don't know if I can come back. I don't know if I can come back with this, because positive and negative thoughts release different kind of chemicals that go on in the brain. And I don't want to get into all that and the way the blood flow goes and all that. So what you're thinking can pretty much determine how quickly you're going to be able to recover from a certain physical ailment, a certain physical injury. The first thing you do is when something happens, you know, when we talk about, don't feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't feel sorry for yourself. All right. You chose this career. You knew what possible the consequences could be in being in such high demand and being in such a physical type of atmosphere, that these are some of the consequences. So when these consequences happen, well, you benefited with all the rewards. Now this is part of winning that you have to overcome.
Yeah. And I think it makes it mean that much more when you can, obviously, you know, you overcome something and it just means everything, you know, but getting through little workouts, you know, I had days where I was like crying because I couldn't do something that I felt like I should be able to do at this point in my rehab, or I would break down or like shed a tear when I finally did something, you know, but both ways I feel pushed me to get to, you know, to return and be able to do these. Been doing some crazy matches out there, Tim.
And you brought up an interesting point. You know, when you said you were crying. Listen, crying is, you know, it's an emotion, but you have tears of sadness because you couldn't do some things, and you had tears of joy. You still had tears on both things. How you achieve certain things determined whether the tear was whether it was a negative emotion, you're like, okay, I need to push through this, or it was a tear of happiness. Yes, I finally got through this. You're going to get the same physical reaction from that emotion. Both are tears, but one are tears of sadness. The other one was a tear of joy. So don't get confused when you have tears of sadness or tears that you can't do something. That's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your mind cannot go into that place. That's just one of the infinite amount of steps that you're going to have to take in life, and whatever you achieve, to turn a tear of sadness into a tear of joy.
Yeah. Wow. That's exactly how it went too. That is I mean, I know a lot of people go, and that goes for not just injury, obviously. Not everybody on here are athletes and do physical activities like that, but just in general in life and anything you're trying to accomplish, your dreams or finish a class or pass a test or whatever, that goes for everything. And I won't keep you too long because I know you have something coming up, but is there anything that really sticks out to you with it, with your experience with any of your athletes that maybe they taught you or that you carry with you every day?
Yes, this is one thing I actually want to share with everybody that's on there, and this is extremely important. So you register and deposit thoughts into two separate places, in your mind and in your heart. All right. You always register and deposit a thought or an action or emotion in two different places, in your mind and in your heart. All right. But what happens is when we're stuck, we're trying to find that next win, whether it's personally, business, relationship, whatever it is. All right. A lot of times the reason you're is because you've made deposits both in your mind and in your heart, but in order to move forward, you forget to take the deposit out of both things. You may take the deposit out of your heart, but it's still sitting in your mind. You may take the deposit out of your mind, but it's still sitting in your heart. So when you delete something from your life, and you always have to delete, just like anything else, just like your computer, your cell phone, whatever it is, it only has so much storage. It only has so much storage. So in order for you to have those tears of joy, right, you had to start deleting the tears from your mind and from your heart. Otherwise, you will never have the tears of joy in both of those places. So anything that's holding you back, anything that you're thinking of, a thought, an experience, or something negative that happened in there, it got deposited in two places. Make sure you delete it from both places.
Wow. That's, I just saw my other guest Mercedes is in here too. I feel like that speaks to a lot that we go through, and I mean that goes through, that's for even in life, anything that you're going through, that have to take it out, because sometimes it's still, the memories still linger back, or the experience, if you're scared to attempt something. For me, scared to attempt something in a match because of something that may have happened before. I'm like, all right, I let it go, but
Yeah,
did I really let it go? Because I'm not going to do it in this next match.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a very good lesson. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing that.
my pleasure.
Yes, and thank you for coming on. Thank you everybody who stayed on and hung out with us. I'm going to save these so I'll be able to share it it'll be on YouTube, I'm sure, and share it on my profile.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anything you need, young lady, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now I want to do another one of these and make it a little bit longer. And I know you do you invited a bunch of us on one time for one of your seminar. I think you had a
Yeah,
live Zoom, and
yeah.
that's incredible as well. So thank you, Tim. I truly appreciate this.
Oh, I appreciate you. I'm a huge fan. Keep winning, young lady. Keep winning. Your current endeavor, your future endeavors, whatever it is, you've earned the right to win.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a
Thanks,
great.
everyone.
Let's see. I think you leave it. I don't have to do anything. This is always the funny part. There we go. All right. That was awesome. And actually, I have. Sorry, guys. I have to go pick up an order that I have. So you can stare at my background for a second until my next guest. I'll be back. I'll answer some questions, okay? You guys wait for me? That's so nice. Thank you. My mom just texted me not to sniffle. I know I'm sniffling. It's because my nose was running and I have tissue. Thanks, Mom. So it's a little early, so I have to see if my other guests would be ready pretty early because Tim had I think he had to do a motivational speech or something. Oh, I'm out of breath going up the stairs. Okay, I'll answer a couple questions until I get my next guest. If you guys have some questions for me, thank you for being here. If you're just joining, Family Giving Tree, anybody that's on here, if you live in the Bay Area, specifically San Jose or nearby, I'll be doing a physical toy drive in person today. All you have to do is bring an unwrapped gift, and that's gets your entry in. So I'm going to have about 4 different raffles, I believe. One of them is the Fit Aid raffle, and that's a year supply and a refrigerator. Thanks, Dion. Is that a Point Break movie poster? No, that's Joe. It's actually Free Willy. One of my favorite movies. I have 4 of my favorite movies hanging up in my living room. Free Willy, Sandlot, Ready to Rumble, and my ultimate favorite, Love and Basketball, because I'm a romantic and I love basketball. And hola, Benito. Anyways, so the Fit Aid and his Dion, who has supplied that for us, his beautiful wife, Megan, works with ZenWise supplements, and we will also be raffling off a year supply of ZenWise. Also, I don't know if you guys are on, but I just received my ZenWise. I haven't tried their products or their supplements yet, and I just received a bunch of them in the mail, so thank you. Also, I will have some damage control shirts, some signed damage control shirts. Thank you, Io and Dakota, for signing them. You guys the best. And we will also have, let me name off some stuff because I just got a list. Where is it? For you Sharks fans, I'm going to have a Burns jersey, a Sharks jersey. I will have a Jerry Rice mini helmet and some other stuff. So you have to come check it out. And I'm going to be having Nirvana Soul. I don't know if anybody in San Jose has been there. Nirvana Soul is going to be catering. They'll have lattes, hot cocoa, coffee. We'll have brownies and pastries and all that stuff, and play games. We'll do some competition. We'll play for some money. No, just kidding. We won't play for money, but you're just going to have fun. So come hang out. And let me answer some questions before. What made me dye my hair red? I mean, Lita was my favorite wrestler growing up, so I've always kind of wanted to do it. I thought if I didn't dye my hair and I left it blank, that made me different, not blank. If I left it my natural color, that would make me different because everybody has their hair dyed. So I said, well, everybody's dyeing their hair because they want to be different, but I'm the only one that's different because I don't have my hair dyed. And then when I was coming back, I said, screw it. So let's see. Give me some questions, guys. My snake tattoo, I actually should have pointed that out to Tim Grover because while reading his books, obviously Kobe Bryant is Black Mamba, known as Black Mamba, and that was a little bit of my inspiration behind it. Come on, guys, give me some questions before my next guest is, who knows? Let's see. Oh, I know who my next guest is. Oh my God. Let's see if he's ready now. 1 second, please. Luckily, all these people, most of the time, are on the East Coast because nobody lives in Cali because it's expensive. But no, Mercedes is not next. Don't log off because of that. You're going to want to see who's next. Until let's wait and see if he answers first. Man, it's hot up here. When will we see Becky versus Bayley? You guys have already seen it before. It's fine. She ruined my chance at winning my match on Monday, so I don't think she deserves a shot at the role model at the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion of all time. Thoughts on the new Paramore single? That is a great question. Amazing. At first, when I listened to it, I was like, yeah, it's good. Of course, they can't do no wrong. They can't do wrong. But the more I listened to it and watched the video, once I saw the video, I was like, wow. Hayley Williams is incredible. Everybody in Paramore is incredible. She's the woman. Now, she's the man, Becky. Hayley Williams is the man. And also, cool. My next guest is ready. Also, wanted to say congrats to Roxanne Perez on her NXT Women's Championship. Good job, sister. I didn't know who was going to knock Mandy off the throne, but can't believe it's a little 20, 21-year-old, however old you are. That's insane. That's insane. Very proud. And NXT is in good hands, so don't mess it up. Okay. So if anybody wants to share with their friends, anyone who's on their friend might not be on right now, we're going to have none other than, I'm not doing it justice, but Big E is about to join us. So get your questions ready, get ready to laugh and just be happy because he's the best. Literally, I know their thing is New Day's thing is power of positivity, but this guy, the most positive guy I've ever met, probably. When I first got hurt, he said he had 2 ACL surgeries at one point and came back feeling even better, and just off, everything that's happened the last year, like he's just as you could see in his post, the most positive man ever. Who's calling me? Okay. Yep. Biggie. Let's see. I better remember to save this time. Last time, remember, I deleted it? That sucked. Where's everybody from? Where are you guys watching from? And what time is it over there? Because I'm tired. Will I ever have a last name? I do have a last name. Bayley Martinez, dude. You guys pay attention? He's coming on soon, I swear. Do. Okay. Florida, Seattle, San Antonio. All right, not too bad. You guys don't have work or what? Okay. You guys know that Jake Johnson's going to be on here from New Girl? That's crazy. I'm not nervous. Let me view this request, see if he's on here. Oh, yeah. All right. Here he comes. Someone... Oh, my God.
Oh, damn. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am well. You look very festive, by the way. So
I'm super festive. Got my Ultimate Warrior Christmas sweater and this hat is supposed to like light up. There's little bulbs on here, but I think I broke it when I took off the tags. And it's really hot here. This hat will come off at some point because I'm drinking coffee and it's hot in this. Thank you so much for coming on. You're the best.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
How'd you get Jake Johnson, by the way?
Dude, I don't know, because I'm a psycho So you know, obviously this is one of the things I was going to bring up with you anyways, but you know, I'm a huge New Girl fan. Been watching forever, and he's my ultimate favorite character. And I like Instagram's just amazing, you know. I could just post something and tag someone, and if they, you know, respond, then awesome. So he's responded a couple times, just or like liked things that I've tagged him in a video or a scene or something. And so small talk, you know, here and there. And when I was doing this and thinking of people who to ask, I try to have, not always, I keep saying always, I only did this last year. I try to have people from different genres and different professions and everything. So I said, last year I had Winston on, and he was awesome. And it was the same thing. We kind of just talked through Instagram, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'll just ask him. And if he says no, I don't care. It's fine. Right. And he right away was like, oh, I'm busy doing this with some work production or something. So, but I should definitely have, you know, 5 minutes, and that sounds really cool. And I feel like when it comes to something for giving back, and, you know, we're doing this with Family Giving Tree, it's just something that people want to be a part of. And it's literally 5 or 10 minutes of your life. It makes a huge difference. Like last year when I did this and Winston was on, and you right now, people are like logging on. It just makes a big difference. So, yeah, he agreed to do it. And I immediately was like, oh, okay, so now I have to think about what are we going to talk about. But I'm so excited for him to come on. And one of the things I want to bring up is like what the clip that I sent you and Sammy. I don't know if you remember that, but from the podcast, they have the New Girl podcast, and how he talked about just all the backstage fun and how the stress and, you know, all that stuff doesn't matter. But I'll save that for him. So what I wanted to ask was, who is your favorite New Girl character?
You know what? I don't know if this counts because he wasn't on long, but like Damon Wayans Jr., Coach,
yes,
awesome.
Yeah,
he's so good, and I love him, and I think he's doing a show with his dad actually. And
wow.
I heard that was in production. Did you ever watch My Wife and Kids?
I've seen little episodes here and there.
Okay, I loved it when I guess it was like circa high school for me because I'm old, but he was so funny. So those two together, I think, are going to be incredible. But I also love New Girl as well, as you know. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Coach was awesome because, and they didn't have him in as much as like everybody else, but when he was in there, like his little voices and his insecurities, and like when he broke up with his longtime girlfriend, but he was trying to be all macho about it and everything, and finally broke down. He's like, she left me. So funny. He's great. So how have you been? How have you been feeling and everything? And I know you've been keeping busy. I see you all over doing appearances, and
I've been good.
Yeah.
Good? Things have been good. Really good, actually. I realize, and I blame my time with the company for this, but I definitely have wanderlust because I don't like being in the house too long. I also live alone, but I love like traveling with the company is great, but it's also hard when you're on the road. You know how it is. All the like 5:30 flights, waking up at, you know, barely sleeping, driving. But now, like a lot of the appearances that I'm doing a lot of stuff, helping the company with recruiting and doing the NIL stuff. So we're doing a lot of college campus visits. And I love college football. So being able to tour these facilities for Clemson and Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, Arkansas is really incredible. Penn State was a phenomenal experience. Wow. So for me, like that stuff's really fun. But also, like, I'm coming in the day before, I'm walking around, like going to acai spots. I love acai and poke. But I have it's not as rushed and as hurried. So I'm really enjoying the more leisurely pace of travel and even doing some stuff with like appearances and signings. It's all been easy. So I got another thing next week, just a quick thing in Atlanta. But beyond that, like it's good to be out and about. I kind of miss being on the road a little bit.
Yeah, and like engage with different people or people that, you know, with the company that, you know, even like the PR people that come along with you and stuff, you know, you get those relationships with those people you spend almost all day with here and there. So that must be, it's nice to stay a little connected. I felt like that when I was out too. I just felt, okay, well, like, am I still, it felt kind of halfway feels like you're not with the company. But then as I started getting on appearances, it just felt good to, you know, kind of represent in a different way. And I like doing that stuff too. Like, it doesn't have to be all in ring everything. Like we do so much. The company does so much. So it's cool to be able to like spread your wings a little bit. I did want to ask you about, are you still, is it Our Heroes Rock?
Yeah, thanks for asking. So I've learned a lot about animation, but we're doing really well. Hopefully, our short will be done in the next month or so. The holiday season, obviously, things slow down. But honestly, it's been an amazing experience. We think it's going to be a short film that a lot of people really enjoy. We're really excited about it. But it's been a real labor of love, and that to me has been really, really exciting to have something a project that you believe in so wholeheartedly, and with my two partners are like my good friends. So it feels very much in a different way. It's not the same as Kofi and Woods, but it's kind of that same element of like, yeah, we'll get together and we'll have these work Zooms, like talking about production issues or whatever comes along. But we're also like such good friends that we always end up laughing and having a great time. So that to me is like, that's the joy of creating something and making something and being able to like breathe life into a character. And I get to voice this incredible, fun robot. So really excited. Hopefully early next year, we're hoping to premiere the film in hopefully the first quarter of next year, but we'll see. Nothing's set in stone. But I'm just really, it's been a real labor of love, and it's coming along really well.
How did that come about? Was that your idea or one of your other partners?
So it's not to take up an hour because it's a long story, but so it just started off as wrestling gear for these for these Black heroes that we didn't think were discussed enough. And so we started with wrestling gear, and then my buddy Andreas came along and said, hey, there should be a lot more than wrestling gear. And then the three of us just kind of put our heads together and figured out what we wanted to do. And a short film sounded like a lot of fun, especially using animation, using hip hop and science fiction. And then we just decided to make a Kickstarter for it. And the Kickstarter did really well. We had like over 1,100 people who put their money down on us and bet on us. Wow. And to me, like whether you contributed $1 or 10 grand, like it's just really cool that people say, I believe in you, I have faith in you, and I'm going to put my money behind you. And even beyond that, like animation is such an expensive process. I've had to put in like half the money myself, but I never questioned it. It's always been worth it. And it's just been incredibly enjoyable. It's a lot of work and a lot goes into it, even for a 12-minute short. Like the runtime is going to be about 12 minutes plus credits. But it's all worth it, and I'm just so glad that
it's all history based, right? It's all history lessons. Are they all like that, or are they different?
So essentially, we're making one short film essentially as a proof of concept, but our real goal is to make a series. So we're hoping to use that short film, and then we signed with a production company, and hopefully they'll go out there when we're done with our pitch deck and with our short, and hopefully get it made into a series and get it sold. So right now we're just focusing on, for our short film, just the story of Ruby Bridges. I think her story is incredible. For people who don't know, she was 6 years old in New Orleans in 1960, and she was the first Black student to integrate an all-white school. And a bunch of the parents took their kids out of the school, but there was one teacher, Barbara Henry, who did the right thing, and she stood up and she taught Ruby the whole year. And it's just such a heartwarming story. They're both alive. Barbara Henry's 90. Ruby Bridges is younger than my mom. So I think it's just cool to be able to tell these stories and honor people who came before you and did these really courageous things. That's what we're excited to do.
That's awesome. And so the guy that does the animation, is that the gear maker? Is that
Johnny. Yeah.
So I didn't ask you about, I think I asked Woods when I needed some help. Yeah. So I had text Woods because you guys post about him all the time. So I think it was when I was coming back or something, and I needed something for Cardiff. And I said, you know what, I can't think of anything on my own anymore. And like the last time I was wrestling, I was wearing like jeans and, a top or whatever, which was super easy to make. But your guys' stuff is always incredible. And you guys, like, I always love New Day stuff because you always put so much effort into, like, whether you're cosplaying as anybody or whatever it is. Every pay-per-view, I feel like you guys always have something new. Like, I forget what pay-per-view it was, and you guys had a whole, like, you guys were wearing these big freaking costumes, and it was just so much thought and effort into it that I want to talk to someone who professionally does this, and he's been incredible and has designed a few of my last the last things I've worn. And he just like, I literally hit him up. What was the paper for War Games? I hit him up one day. I said, I'm so sorry to do this for you, but if you have any time, can you get a design, like a little tiny design by like today, basically. And he was like, oh my God, I'm working on something, but I'll get it to you. And he texted me so that was probably at 2:00 in the day or something. He texted me at 3 a.m. He said, I've been working on this all day. And he sent me a design, and I was like, you're the best. He's amazing. So, very, very cool. Let's see, what time is it? I'm not taking any of your time, right? Any of your.
No. I got a whole day. I already worked out. That's all I had to do for the day, actually. Just work out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk later. Real exciting over here. It's a real busy day.
I'm like that too. I was just talking to Elias on the plane. We had like a charter after a show, and I was sitting next to him, and he's like, so what do you do on your days off? And I felt so ridiculous. Well, honestly, I work out. And if my friends want to do something, which like my friends, because we're a little older now, they're all like families and busy and jobs themselves, like if they're free, I'll go do something with them. But I kind of just work out, and I'll go have dinner with my mom at one point, one of the days, and I felt like a real loser. And so I asked him what he did, and he's like, I just love to be home. Like, I don't really do anything either. So it made me feel a little bit better, which is like funny. Like, I don't know if you're very busy and you have your side projects too, but like Instagram could be tricky sometimes when like I'll be sitting down watching New Girl or whatever for the 100th time. Then I'll be on Instagram, and if someone's doing something, I feel like I should be doing something. I'm like, man, I live such a boring life, but the road is so tiring that I'd rather just be home, and I don't get to sit on my couch often or make my own coffee. So I think that your day sounds amazing.
Well, thank you.
Go for a walk. That's the best.
I remember like people would ask like people would bring up the subject of going for a walk pre-pandemic, and I would just absolutely bristle. I'm not an outdoors person, didn't want to go for a walk, but there was something about the pandemic forcing us, like, many options. It's like, I can't be in the house every day. We were still working, but even when we were working in the pandemic during lockdowns, it was like to Orlando, to Tampa, to St. Pete. So I didn't have to get on a plane at all, because I live in Land O'Lakes in the Tampa area. But so I had a lot of time, like downtime. And even though I was working on side projects at home, like I just can't sit in the house all day. So I started going on walks, and I really started to appreciate it. It's kind of meditative. Mm-hmm. And it's the one time, because I have a really bad habit of, I don't know if it's a bad habit, it's not ruining my life, but I'm on my phone all the time, way too often. So it's the one time I put my phone in my pocket. I'll have headphones, so I'm using my phone that way, but I don't touch my phone. And for half an hour or so, I'm just out appreciating nature, waving at my neighbors, just living. It's a good, simpler life. Yeah. It's so I appreciate now. So now I go on walks a little bit more, just through the neighborhood. And I live in a very suburban, very calm, boring neighborhood. But yeah, so that's what I do with my life.
Dude, what walks are, it's so funny. I only started walking since my trainer, my strength coach, told me, like, look, you don't have to do like crazy cardio every day. If you literally go on a 30-minute walk, like that is really good for you. And then after he said it, I started seeing it everywhere. It's like, if you walk for 30 minutes every day, it makes a huge life change. Like, not only does it clear your mind, if you could do it in the morning and get out in the sun right away, like that's supposed to be really good for you. But just like walking every day makes a big difference. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. If I don't have to do, bike sprints and I could just go on a walk, let me do that instead. And then for a while, I was getting my mom into it too. And just like, she used to go to the gym every single day. And then she hasn't been going for a while. So she's like, I want to get back into it. So I would just go to her. I literally drive to her house just so we can go on walks. And she kept it up on her own because I stopped going. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. But I don't have anything. I mean, I don't want to keep you from your long day. And wanted to thank you again for coming on. Just to remind people who have not heard earlier or just joining for fun and want to see Big E be so cool, I'm doing an in-person toy drive tonight at 6 p.m. in San Jose. So anybody who lives in the Bay Area, come hang out. It's at a wrestling school. So if anybody out there is interested in becoming a wrestler themselves, you can check that out as well. Just bring an unwrapped gift, please, and you can enter the raffles, play some games. And if you can't join, then there's a link in my bio on my Instagram. I think it's wishdrive.org/Bayley for all to benefit Family Giving Tree. And that's why all my guests are here in beautiful Biggie. And I miss seeing you around and just yelling your name in your face.
I miss you too.
Big hugs. Yeah.
I know, I miss you too.
The last time we saw each other was at the G4 stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird day too.
That was a weird day too, but
Yeah.
it was still so fun. I felt so happy that I was there with you guys and Breeze. I'm like, there's no one else I'd rather be here with during this awkward, sad time.
I know.
Shout out to G4. You guys are so cool.
Yeah. What a crew.
Well, thank you so much for being on.
appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Pam.
Welcome.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys. Or bye, E. Not guys. We're staying on. Oh, there's my thing. Wow. I should never have a podcast because I just need to write my questions down better, right? Let me see if my next guest is ready. So maybe we can do this early. Because he's also very busy. How you guys doing? Was it good seeing E? Yeah. You guys got any questions? I'm sweating. I'm gonna take this off. Guys, my hair got really long, huh? Dang. It's pretty long. Any of my friends on here? Anybody stay on? Yeah, it's not Mercedes, guys. Will you just relax? Jeez. My back. I'll tell you my next guest once I get confirmation, okay? Because I don't know if he will be there next. So my morning, I woke up, got my makeup done, made a coffee. Hair's long, I know. My hair is so long. Made a protein shake because I didn't have time to, my favorite Christmas movie, I didn't have time to make breakfast. So my favorite Christmas movie, I answered this last year, and it's probably going to be a different answer this year. The Grinch right now, I really want to watch The Grinch. Can you imagine how long it took them to do that makeup every day? So one of the things that I think about if I were to ever want to get into acting or do a show or a movie or anything, which I can't even, is you have to stand around and do your, like even when I do short commercials, stand around and do your scenes forever and repeat your lines, and they get all these different shots. I give so much credit to people who do that. But like imagine doing makeup every day. Like I just did makeup this morning with my friend out here, and I can't sit there and do that every single day. And then to have to do the what is it called? Who makeup with the little nose? Oh, there he is. All right. We have the same favorite movie. Hey, Ryan. Request to come in. My favorite holiday drink, Family Giving Tree. Great question. Pumpkin spice lattes or a spiked pumpkin spice latte. So my next guest, who apparently is in the chat right now, I just sent you a message, man, is Ryan Scott Graham. He's from State Champs, who is a freaking amazing, amazing band. Seen them live many of times, and he's been so cool, whether it's like making sure I have tickets or just hanging out afterwards. And the last time we saw him was in Orlando. They did a festival, and it was so much fun. We had Mercedes there and her brother, and they were so cool to all of us and showed us around. And made us feel like we're part of the family. We went on stage with Neck Deep was on, and we got to watch on the side of the stage. It was such a fun time. So I had to have him on because he's a very funny and interesting person. There we go. Let's see. Ryan from State Champs will be joining us. Oh, look at how busy you are.
Yo, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm better
you.
now that I know that you love The Grinch, because that's my favorite of all time.
Yes, dude. I was just talking about that with my makeup chick, and I was like, man, I really want to watch that now. It's been a while, but that is an amazing Christmas movie.
It is. 4 hours to do his makeup every day.
How do you know that?
Because that's like one of my, it's like not even favorite Christmas movie, like one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm a huge Jim Carrey guy, so I read it in an interview somewhere.
Oh my God, 4 hours every day. There's no way I could do that. You
Insane.
have to be so patient. I can't sit, like, even when we do makeup for TV every day, like sometimes I'll sit in the chair before a match and I'm like, can we just do 30 minutes, like the quickest makeup you can do or whatever.
Right.
There's the makeup chick, Vicky. Anyways, it looks like, did you have to step out to do this in the car?
I'm sharing a hotel room right now with 4 other guys, and so I was like, yeah. I'm gonna go sit in the van for a little bit and hang with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. That's so funny because like one of the things I wanted to talk to you about too is like how similar wrestling is to music and musicians and the lifestyle and everything. And that's one thing I talked to Seth Rollins about is like that exact thing, sharing a hotel room with 4 other people to us, you know, some on here, they'd be like, no way, I wouldn't do that. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's staying in different hotel rooms every week or every month, you know, and you got to save that money. And
I've been doing it since, been touring since like 2009 and 10. So for me, it's just like, it's second nature. Slam as many people into the hotel room as you can. Save as much money as you can. It's like a $75 hotel room.
Yep.
Call it a day. Sleep on the floor.
And it's not bad, especially if you're with people that, you know, you trust and you care about, you're working with. One of the first times I experienced that, I did a show in Chicago, and it was there was a bunch of us, but they said, we're going to cover your room, but just so you know, you have to share with people. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm just grateful to be on the show.
Right.
And it was literally like six or 7 of us in a room, but they had the 2 like queen beds. So that what they did was like they took the mattresses off the bed so that they can put them down on the floor so that 2 people could sleep on the mattress and then 2 people like literally sleep on the box springs. So they were like, at least you're not on the floor. And I said, right. I guess that's true. You know, I'll sleep on a box spring. But
I've never done that.
Yeah. And we've done that at so many, like I used to do shows out in Reno, and there was a bunch of us. Sometimes you're only there for a night. And it's, a 4-hour drive from San Jose or something, but sometimes you're only there for a night. So there was no point in, you know, getting your own room or spending all this money. So all of us would just cram in a hotel room, and I've slept on a chair before. Like, it's so funny.
You got to do what you got to do to make it happen.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that, like I was saying, me and Seth have talked about is coming up in music is very similar to coming up in wrestling, and how you just always, you know, if you get a show, you're so, I'll do it. I'll drive 10 hours to the next one tomorrow, and I'll do that one, and I'll do that one. Like, literally just to get your face out there and your name out there. What is so you started touring, you said in 2009. Is that like with an actual band or just you?
Yeah. Just out of high school, honestly. You know, my first high school band, you know, we would do like weekend runs. You know, I'm from Michigan, so we would do like Chicago and Indiana and Ohio if we could find some shows. But yeah, pretty much right out of high school, I started touring with some of my bands, and we would, you know, like you said, just a grind. We would play for gas money. We would drive 10 hours and basically lose money and hope that someone would be nice enough to like cook us a home cooked meal, or, you know, even let us sleep on their couches so we could get to the next show. But it's a grind. Yeah, I've been doing it for so long, and I still love it. You know, I'm 32 years old, and I'm still willing to share a hotel room with, you know, 4 dudes so that we can make some music.
Yeah. So what kind of people would invite you to cook for them? Were they fans, or was it people that you met in the past, you know, that were happened
No,
to be in the
they
city?
would cook for us, but
Yeah, so
uh,
like what were they fans that were inviting you, or was it people you knew?
yeah, I think, I mean, when you're doing like very DIY shows, like you're playing
No way.
anywhere. So, you know, you're playing like a VFW hall or you're playing a church or something like that. So usually it was like someone who could tell that you were not necessarily like down on your luck, but you were just struggling to make it by, and they'd be like, okay, I know you've probably been eating McDonald's for the last like week and a half. Do you
Yeah.
want, like, I'll make you a lasagna or something, like come over to the
Wow.
house and we'll bring you
That is
something.
so
So
cool.
yeah.
That's sweet. Anybody watching this, if I'm ever in like Mexico or something, I would love to, if I'm on, you know, not in the US, if somewhere foreign or something, for someone to cook me like a home cooked, very like their
Yep.
culture, like different flavors of the world. I would go over to someone's house and have a home cooked meal. That's so sweet.
Absolutely.
You just got off tour with state champs. Who else was on that tour with you guys?
Yeah, just finished up a couple days ago. There was a band, an LA band called Honey that was opening for us, an Australian band called Between You and Me. And on the last leg of this run, the opening band was called Save Face. They're like,
Oh,
you know,
cool.
My Chemical Romance sounding, very early 2000s, like scene band.
Nice, nice. I
Yeah,
didn't make it out to any of your guys' shows. I was so mad. It's been,
I was
you know,
so mad.
I know you messaged me when you guys were in Orlando, I think.
Yep.
Like, dang it. Like everywhere I checked, it always happens. I think I messaged you when I was just in Connecticut. I had an appearance in Connecticut last Friday. I flew into JFK. And then I swear we were in Boston for a pay-per-view like 2 weeks ago. And you were in Boston, then you guys were in New York finishing up
Yep.
the tour. And I feel like I just kept missing you no matter what the schedule was. But um,
It's
what,
always
did,
how it is. Because I
did,
feel like I haven't seen you wrestle yet. Like I feel like I miss you every time you're around.
yeah, I know. But we'll make it work
Yep.
someday. So now you're doing more work. You just got done with tour and now you're doing more work.
That's just the way I operate, you know. Like
Yeah.
I love music. I'm in the studio right now with my other band called Pile of Love, just like a little DIY band, and we got 2 more days at the studio, and then it's the holidays. So I'm
Okay.
not done working yet.
Okay. Okay. Did you
Yeah.
favorite favorite city in this last tour or
Boston was my favorite show. Boston, the energy was just unbelievable.
us?
Denver was awesome. Orlando was awesome. Not to rub it in. Yeah, I mean, the tour overall was awesome. We kind of stepped it up. We did a video wall for the first time. I felt like it was more than just like us going up there and playing songs. It was more of an experience. It was more of like a concert, I guess. So,
Yeah. Dude, you guys are incredible. Like, if anybody hasn't been to a state champs show, you guys got to get out there because it like you're wild out there. Yeah, I feel like I know how you have all this cardio and all this energy. Like, he's the one running around with a guitar and freaking nonstop going. You're a maniac there, but it's funny to watch. So what I really love to do, and I do this at wrestling shows sometimes. I'll like peek out of the curtain just to watch the fans. But I love to watch people freak out over you guys, or when like certain songs come on, just watching their emotions, you know,
yep.
because it changes. Um, I
It's
I talk about this a lot, but like whenever, sorry to cut you off, but like whenever I go to a concert or any type of music show, the best thing about that compared to wrestling, I think, is that everyone's there for the same reason. Everyone's there for you guys. Everyone knows the
yep.
songs. Everybody comes for the same songs. And so you're all literally there for one reason, one band, one or two bands or whatever it is. So you see like thousands of people go through the same emotions and sing the same words. And it's just the most beautiful thing ever. So that must be such a cool feeling.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, my favorite part of the show is just like watching people react to like you said, what we're doing, what's happening. And that's
Yeah.
why I think I like to give as much as I do and try to go as crazy as possible because you know they're feeding off of me, I'm feeding off of them, and I think that just makes the experience so much better when everyone is just like let themselves go crazy, like lose themselves. So yeah, it's really fun. I think I'm a
Yeah.
wrestler in my next life. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like I could hit the top rope, and I don't know.
For sure, you definitely have the energy for it. Well, we're gonna have to get you guys. I've been needing a band to play me out to WrestleMania. So,
Oh,
what are you guys
God.
doing in April? Come
Come
on,
on. Don't mess with us. Don't mess
dude.
with me.
That would be so fun. That would
I
be.
mean, no matter what we're doing, like say the word and we're there straight
I'm
up.
sure Triple H is watching right now because like him and I are besties. So like, let's just work it out. Let's get state champs.
We're
Wrestle.
cheap. We're
Yeah.
we're we're we're, we're affordable.
Don't say that.
We're affordable.
All right. I'll definitely have to work that out. I'll let you get to your. Oh, there's your homie. What's up, Evan?
Evan's in here. See, Evan wants
Hey,
to play WrestleMania too.
I know. I'm sure he does, dude. Even if we could only get you two, if anybody else, if the rest of your band is down, yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm sure you have to go. You're gonna go do your work. Thank you so much for coming on. Again, this is benefiting Family Giving Tree, and I promise it makes like such a big difference to have you on and bring in your fans as well.
Absolutely.
So thank you. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you doing this. I think it's really, really awesome that you are, charitable and thinking of people in this time. Like, holidays are tough for a lot of people. So if you can, please consider donating and making a difference in somebody's life. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Enjoy
Hi,
your
Bayley.
work. Bye.
Peace.
Just pop my hip. Bye. I think you have to click off. We never know how to do this. And there we go. Hello? Hello. Hi. My sister and my nephew are here. Ryan's so cool. We didn't even get to talk about his retro shirt collection. Dang it. Hi, Jake Dizzle. I'm all sweaty. How you doing? I was gonna ask if you were gonna come, and then I didn't know if you would be distracted from your work. Should I play a song for you? Okay. You guys want me to play a song? That's what I wanted to do with him. Sing a song. We didn't even do anything that I had planned with Ryan. I have to tune that. My next guest, what time is it? Okay. I have to write it all down. Anyways, thanks guys. Anyone have any questions? No? Yeah, you hear a lawnmower because there's a gardener out there, okay? Is that okay? I'll close the window actually because it's kind of loud. So, oh, my next guest, it might be too early for them. So let me text somebody. Oh, my hip. I'm gonna go close that window so that the lawnmower doesn't annoy you guys. Can you guys just stop asking questions? Drop kick the lawnmower, man. All right, be right back. I don't know how to drop kick. You guys need anything? I'm okay. Okay. The coffee's not bad. Huh? The coffee's not bad. You can try it. Oh, you made a Keurig.
I just made a Keurig, but Jacob's going for coffee.
Okay. I have pumpkin creamer if it's disgusting. I mean, it's not disgusting. I think I need a new filter. Might have to get some other people on. Who's in here that I know? Anybody want to hang out? want to go in a specific order. Anybody? Anybody want to hang out? Pumpkin creamer's gross? You're gross, dude. That's crazy. How do I handle the pressure? How do I handle the pressure of fans who don't like me? I don't care if you don't like me. I don't know if you heard my conversation earlier, but I've been here for 10 years, okay? So I know what I'm doing. Anyways, tonight, if you guys, somebody just asked me what's the plans for tonight. 6 p.m., San Jose. The address is in my previous post. I pinned it to my pinned it to my profile, so you should be able to see it. 6 p.m. San Jose. Bring an unwrapped gift, or bring unwrapped 5 unwrapped gifts, and it gets you in, and you can enter the raffles, and we'll play games, and you get some hot cocoa or a latte from Nirvana Soul. Thanks, Nirvana Soul, hooking it up. You want to see my Christmas tree? Well, Dawkins would be very mad if I did that. What'd you put in there? The oat milk one. Okay. I have a frother if you need to froth it. I know you guys are fancy.
Ooh, that creamer's sweet, girl.
The pumpkin one?
Yeah.
It's so good. It's a treat.
It's good, but yeah. Actually,
I can't believe all you guys stayed on this long. That's very sweet of you. You know what? Let's see if another guest is free. Oh, wait. Typing. My favorite cartoon character. Probably, well, when I was a kid, it was the Tasmanian Devil. Man, I haven't watched cartoons in so long, but I love Hey Arnold. Love The Simpsons. What other cartoons do I watch? What's that cartoon that you and Joseph watch? Amazing World of Gumball. Do you guys watch that? Holy moly, it's hilarious. It's so funny. How did I get started into wrestling or lucha libre? Because there's a wrestling school called Big Time Wrestling out here in Northern California, which is now referred to as Kirk's Big Time Wrestling, I believe, who was a promoter, and he sadly passed away last Christmas. But the school's still running. They're still running shows. But I started training with them 2008. And then, yeah. Oh, one of my guests might have to drop out, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, guys. But Sami Zayn will not be able to make it today. So that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We can do this another time. And luckily that he's so loved. So let me just move on to my next guest. Anybody wanna this is going way too long. All right, you know what? I might have to switch my main events. Have you guys checked out the link in my bio? Please check out the link in my bio, and if you can, I would love to have you donate, contribute. Any gift, 1 gift, 2 gifts, 3 gifts. If not, if you can't donate yourself, then please share the link, share the information, and that would be amazing. I would really appreciate it. Sorry guys, this must be very fun to watch. There's some up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have spilled a little.
Anyways, anybody who didn't hear earlier, Sami Zayn will not be able to make it on today, but that's okay. We can forgive him because he's the best. Hi, sister. My sister's wearing very festive pajamas. There you go. They're.
I was like, am I supposed to wear pajamas?
I'm wearing a sweatshirt and sweats, so it's still so early. It's not even 10. It's not even 10 a.m., guys.
I spilled my coffee.
I just got home yesterday. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm just going to start telling stories while we wait. Or, let's see, who can I ask to come on? You know who I could ask? I'm going to ask someone, a special guest. Let's see who's requesting. Come on, guys. Are Io and Dakota coming? No, but that's a good request. Let's see. What is your favorite local holiday tradition here in the Bay? That's a good question. Thanks for helping me conversate. Probably Christmas in the park is really cool. And that's, I don't know. I don't know many holiday traditions out here. What's the Christmas tree? What's that light? What's that Christmas show? Fantasy of Lights. Yeah. I don't even know how to say it. Fantasy of Lights. That's really cool. Have you guys done that out here? Are you going to face Bianca for the Raw Women's Championship? No. Because if you didn't see, I got cheated out of that by Becky Lynch. So she's an idiot. She's done for. Yeah, I like chicken tenders. Let's see what Dakota's doing. Maybe she'll hop on. Favorite match in my career? Brooklyn. Yeah, probably Brooklyn. My sister said Brooklyn, so yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. No, it definitely is. There's nothing can match that magic, you know? It's kind of hard. I've had so many great matches. But that one, yeah, nothing matches that magic. She's dang. My sister's laughing at something. I think she's spilling coffee all over my carpet.
No. I'm thinking about Grandma when she
Oh.
serve us
She
like
like-
coffee or tea.
My grandma and my mom's mom, guys, is 97. Isn't that crazy? 97. Oh,
alert.
there goes.
Shut up! No,
Jess' mom texted me and she said,
don't
sniffle. Did she text you that?
No, I'm just reading your mind. What happened?
She said, don't sniffle. Don't sniffle?
Sniffle?
Because I kept going, because my nose was running. And I know it's running, but I don't have anything to I didn't have a tissue up here yet.
You know?
Yeah.
Did she tell you to gargle with warm salt water?
No. So let me tell you about my grandma real quick as I am killing time. My grandma's 97 and we just went Thanksgiving. What are you looking for? Oh, no, I have some.
Oh, I thought you didn't have any.
No, I brought some up.
Okay.
We went for Thanksgiving and had a Thanksgiving brunch with her. She lives out in Monterey and she had a espresso martini. Was it espresso martini? No, chocolate martini.
Mm-hmm.
And she killed that drink and she was loving it. She ate a whole Thanksgiving feast dinner. Like they had a special menu. They had turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans, stuffing, all that stuff. She ate it all and she killed that chocolate martini. Then she had another one, which my mom said we probably shouldn't have gotten there at one. But she was walking out. She was feeling great. We got back to her house and she was sitting on her chair and she's just like, I just feel so good. You know, I just do this and it just feels so good. This is my spot. And then she passed out and she went to sleep. And then we were like, all right, we're leaving. It was so funny. She's so cool. Let me show you guys a picture of her. Let's see if I can find it.
The picture of you holding the picture of you.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be funny if you had that one.
Oh, this is her. This is her chugging her chocolate martini. She's so cool. I know my mom's watching and she's like, don't show that, honey. Oh, yeah, just for that. There's my mom and my grandma. Anyways. Where's Sami Zayn? He's trying to make it on. He's feeling a little under the weather, everyone.
'Tis the season.
We'll, what's it called? Reschedule. But you know what? Let me share his information with you, since what we were going to do anyways was obviously talk with him because he's amazing. But I also wanted to have him on because he does some awesome work in Syria. If you guys don't know, he has a mobile clinic out in Syria, and his project is called Sami for Syria. And you can go on SamiForSyria.com, I believe. Let me double check. I should have looked before, sorry. Yeah, SamiForSyria.com. If you want to donate any of all the funds go to the mobile clinic, which go out, and it literally is what it sounds like. It's a mobile clinic that goes out and provides medical care to all the families and the people out there, which he posts about it every once in a while, and just to see the impact that he's been making is just truly amazing. And someone like, our work schedules are so crazy, so the fact that he was able to think that up and have such an idea and watch that come to life and everything. And last year he did this with the Dancing Sammy shirt, and this year he's doing it with his My Dog shirt that you can get on Pro Wrestling Tees. There it is. Really cool. You could get on Pro Wrestling Tees, and all the benefits, all the proceeds, 100% of it goes to Sami for Syria. So I think that's such another special thing. And it is the holidays, so if you're in a giving spirit and you can contribute, I would go. Like, the shirt's just cool. Everybody would want that shirt because he's the man right now, you know? I mean, he's been the man for a long time, but go out and get one of those shirts and provide to, you know, the people that really need it out there. And this is us wearing the shirt. Wait, that's not the right post. There's damage control in the shirt. So go get your shirt. Sami Zayn, you're incredible. And I don't know who else do you guys want me to ask to come on while I kill some time, because, you know, some people are on very tight schedules, and who should I ask? Come on, give me some names. And don't say like John Cena or Roman Reigns, because that ain't gonna happen. Aaliyah, I could text her. How about no. Roxanne, that's a good one. Let's see what she's doing. Let's talk about her win. Roxanne Perez, she's in NXT. She just won.
That was last night, right?
Yeah, she just won the title, and she's like 20 years old or 21 or something.
Yeah, young.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts. Triple H? Come on, guys. Come on. Who else? Nope, we're not getting Becky. We're not getting Bianca. Don't be dumb. Come on. Kofi? He's very busy. I already had Big E. How's your coffee?
That's good.
Good.
A little bit fell.
Oh, I could ask Indi. That's a good one. She did text me today. Vic had Vic last year. Oh. Cora. Mercedes, Maria. A ding dong. Are you ready, sister? Okay, you were going to be the main event. But we're just going to have to switch them.
She's ready now.
Yeah. I was going to have her in the main event, but oh, look at the viewers pop through. Everybody wants Mercedes. That's why I was going to make you guys wait.
You can still make them wait.
You guys are going to have to wait. And I'll be asking the questions here. Look at my schedule. I got my schedule and my notes.
So official.
People who do podcasts, I got to give you credit because this is hard. I didn't even get out a lot of the stuff I was going to talk about. All right. Hello. Oh, man. NXT people are doing work. Never mind. Okay. Mercedes, did you request to join? All right, I guess. Ask and you shall receive.
Who's
You
your
guys better
10
tell
o'clock?
everyone to come join. What?
Who's your 10 o'clock?
I have a 10:15 with Jake Johnson. Mercedes.
She can always come back.
We could talk forever.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your friends. You guys better tell your friends. Mandalorian star. Where you at? I'm tired. Just kidding. I ain't tired.
You don't talk.
Oh, Samurai del Sol. I could ask you. Accept. Yay!
Ding dong.
Hello.
Hola.
You boy.
Ryu wanted to come along too.
Hi, Ryu.
Ryu, say hi to everybody.
Can I get a ding dong? Can I get a ding dong hello?
A ding dong. Hello.
That's how he talks.
That's how he talks.
I don't feel like that's his voice.
You know how his voice is.
His
Anyway,
voice.
hi Mark.
Hi, Mark. Mark, how you
How's
doing?
it going?
I thought you were gonna wear a Bayley sweater.
It's dirty. I just wore it to work out.
Ew. You sweat?
You know I sweat a lot.
Okay, that's not really actually.
And this is for Serona.
For Serona?
Yeah,
You watching?
I hope so. She just texted me. So cheers
Oh.
to you, Bill.
Wait, I need a drink.
I love you.
Cheers, Serona.
Oh, I thought you want me to bring you.
I might. Yeah, you want to bring me one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just grab.
Jessica.
So what's going on with this holiday cheer?
Hey, what's up? First of all,
We turn it
thanks for being on here.
up.
I-
Of
I-
course.
Mark, can you believe you're so famous? I literally had like only 2,500 people on here, and now there's 10.5.
Well, you know.
You're,
You know.
that's
Hi,
crazy.
everybody.
Can
That
can
is
you tell everyone
crazy.
that they better go to my link? Can you just promote it?
They
You
know
do
where to show up.
Yeah.
They know where to show up. Anytime I'm
Go.
around, they know where to show up.
Bam. I know. You're
That's the main event. But I'm here right now.
you're here now. Thank you. Are your eyebrows purple?
No, they're not.
Oh.
These are just my regular brows.
Oh, they look nice.
Thank you.
Just kidding. You're beautiful.
Thank you so
I
much.
was gonna put you as the main event so that people would stay and watch, but now I have to switch you with Nick Miller. So
Your favorite. That is the main event to you.
that is no, you're the main event.
You know that's the main event to you. I know how much of a big fan you are of New Girl. I hear it all the time. So I'm excited for you to meet him.
Oh, Brianne's mom just said hi. She just popped on.
Hi.
Mama Kim. Okay, so first of all, thank you for wanting to be on here. I didn't want to ask you because you're so busy in your
A little bit.
life. You got to call everybody every day. You have Zoom meetings every day. You have a million emails to answer.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a big chunky dog to take care of and feed. So thank you so much. Well, I don't know what I wrote down to talk to you about was just like time in Mexico, you know, your time in Mexico. We got to train a little bit there. How much, like, I know you said you already miss it there and you wish, like, it's so special over there besides all the food and everything. Speaking of, I meant to send you, you know what I forgot?
What?
I was going to send you a bottle of mezcal that we can try together.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Forgot to do it. Dang it.
Well, you still have time. It's not Christmas yet.
No, I meant like on this.
Oh, well, I got mine. So.
Yeah. I'll have that.
Um,
Anyways, yeah. So tell me about your time in Mexico. Who was your favorite person to train with? What did you love the most about it? Why Mexico? And
yeah, I miss Mexico so much. I think about it every single day. I'm like, I thought about it last night. I'm like, what a huge freaking crazy honor to live in a different country, and let alone Mexico for my first time living out of the United States. Just to go out there to train lucha libre with all of these top legends that I grew up watching, whether it was Ricky Marvin, the Juice Juventud, Skyda, who I've been looking for the past legit 7 years. I've been such a fan of him and his work, and the way that he teaches. He taught a lot of the Chikara Pro guys, so like Claudio and Drew Gulak, and I'm a huge fan of Claudio Cesaro's work. So I wanted to get my basing down, my rolls down, so I found him at Bandito's gym, and I freaked out like a fan. I was like, oh, you're here,
Yeah.
You're actually here. I've been like DMing you for years, trying to find your email, trying to go to seminars here in the United States, and now there I was in Mexico training with him.
what
I trained
crazy timing.
craziest timing, like so meant to be.
Yeah.
Trained with like 5 different people, whether it was Ricky Marvin, the Juice, Diva, Mamba, Skyda, this guy named, what was this guy's name? I forget, but he
What
is,
about the lizard guy?
what's his name? Mr. Iguana.
Oh, iguana guy, yeah.
Iguana. There's just so much. I miss it so much. I miss it daily. I'm like homesick for Mexico because I belong there.
Yeah, dude, the best part about like that training, so like I got to train with Skyda too, and you've been talking about him for forever, but like how much fun they have doing it, and like and like it's so nerve-wracking because it's so different than like American training, and like everyone's on the other side, and like they're so quick and the style's so different. So I was already like a nervous wreck, but they're super like encouraging. But I also love that they like poked fun if someone did something the wrong way, or like but like poked fun at it, but then helped them do it right. Or like when I was, and this is not like any knock on my trainers, I loved my trainers, but like I would do something wrong and I'd get yelled at and then be like, all right, get out of the ring. And it just like kills your confidence. But like that was so amazing, and it was so much fun, and they were so like with as far as like the language barrier and everything, being able to like translate, like Mamba translating for us and everything is really cool. So I would love to go back anytime. We need to train. Hi, Danielle. Gosh, stop messaging.
Call to me.
Call to me.
Well, on the last day of training, Skyda had kept hitting me over the head because I kept messing up all the spots.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, no. And he called me a stupid ad. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm like, what the hell? I'm tired. I'm doing like 2-a-days.
Yeah.
Training in the morning, training at night, and like everything's on the other side. And he is just so zoopity doo dah. I'm like, I didn't understand. And he's like, the stupid app. I'm like, oh my God. Stop.
Did you just hit your hand?
No,
Did you
yeah,
just,
that's called selling. He taught me how to do
that. Stupid that. Shout out to Skyda for like, calling her out. I call her that all the time, but she doesn't believe me. Hold on. So I did pour a shot for Sorona.
Okay, this is for Sorona.
Should we FaceTime her?
Can you FaceTime her?
Yeah. Let me see if she answers. Sorona is Tamina, everybody. Just for you people who don't know. She better answer. She's ignored my FaceTimes for like the past month.
Ah! She better answer.
You better answer. You better text her right now.
Well, then I'm going to have to get off the live.
Are you using your phone?
Yeah, I'm using my phone. What else am I supposed to do?
Stupida. Your iPad.
No, it wasn't charged.
Oh.
I'm busy. I'm booked. Busy. Oh, thank
you.
Danielle. Through this morning. Who is that?
I don't know if you want to invite me to show you. Hey, you better put a hat on or something. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on Instagram Live with Mercedes, so we were gonna do a shot with you. I was gonna show you, but What? I don't look cute right
Does it look good? The fans are
yeah, you look so cute. You look like Mama. You look like Mama Sorona right now. Guys, she's so beautiful.
Let me see.
You ready to say hi?
Give her to me.
Hi, yeah. You got a shot? You want to take a shot with us? Yeah, sure. Or like sorry to call you just on the spot.
A little Christmas salute.
A little Christmas salute.
Yeah, do I have to find my gimmicks real quick?
You don't have to, well,
yeah.
If you have time,
With you guys and this kind, we can.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bree. I know you would like this makeup.
Who's on?
Just a couple of my fans that love me.
They do love you.
Just about 7,000 of them.
How many people came on?
I love her too.
Hi, Ricky.
I would be on there too with all your fans.
You want to hang out?
Yeah, can I hang out one time?
Yeah.
You can always hang out with us.
So Ricky Starks is with us. Ricky Starks killing it. Killing it. Let me know. You got one?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh my gosh, she's always ready and loaded.
An orange? Oh, she's going to take a bite of an orange.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab it.
Oh, she's going to go grab it. She's in the house that The Rock bought for her.
I love that house.
Hey.
That house.
No big deal, but The Rock bought this woman her house.
Did he buy me a house?
Dwayne Johnson.
What's up, Dwayne?
What's up, Dwayne?
I need a second house in LA.
You guys cup anyways. Remember when you guys came?
Oh, yeah. We drank everything at that house.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Taking a shot of.
Mercedes has mezcal?
I have a little mezcal with a little bit of blue hair in it.
Ew. Blue hair?
Blue hair? Where did that come from?
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that.
No.
I know. I don't ask me that.
But dang, look, it's even in my notes how to enjoy.
What?
Oh, there we go. She's pouring some 1800.
Oh, damn. That sounds nasty.
That one's okay. Yeah.
This is for everybody. Everybody, salute to us.
Let her
Cheers
pour
with us.
Who wants a shot, a drink? Even if it's early, late. Jake, you want to say hi to Mercedes? 9 a.m. in the morning. Jacob's here too.
Let me see him.
He's going to come
hi
say
to everybody.
He's going to come say hi.
Okay.
1 second, Serona. Here he is.
Hi.
She knows you're high.
Hi.
He's doing his schoolwork here.
Oh, good job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. And make us some music. We'll play it on here.
I need some entrance music.
All right. Yeah, for real. All right. Everyone got their shot? Don't mind this. It's just some cinnamon.
No.
Ready?
Unity. Unity. We're just
Unity. Unity. Salud, Lady Lucha. Salud, Ricky Starks.
For some reason, that was just such a better sip and shot because Toronto is here.
That's.
Why does it taste better with her around?
She's the best. You make life better.
I love you.
You guys make life better.
Thanks for
you. Bye, my pretty. I'll see you soon.
Love you.
Okay.
Bye. Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let me just see. My friend Nick Miller text me.
I've been hearing about this for about a week.
He's on right now.
He's on. He's ready. We don't want
Yeah,
to
but
keep him waiting.
it might be a little early.
Okay, I can always come back too.
Can get 5. Okay, yeah. Let's have you back.
Did he send a little request? What's up, docs?
He sent an invite.
What's up,
So,
Manny?
you know what? This actually works out great because I still have some questions for you. So if
Okay.
I have him on and then I get you back on, is that okay?
Of course, it's time for another shot time. You know what time
Okay.
it is.
I know what time it is.
All right, Nick Miller.
What time is it, Michael Cole?
About
Just
you. Okay, Johnson.
All right. So everybody who's on right now, you better stay on because Nick Miller, Jake Johnson is about to be on and Mercedes Varnado is coming back. Okay.
Okay.
The star of Mandalorian. Whoa.
Wow, that's crazy.
Runway model.
Whoa.
Whoa. She owns her own company.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Boss lady.
We got Candela to talk about, and that's why
Okay.
Manny and I are in here. So we're going to talk about that too.
Well, I'll see you soon. I'll see you in like 10 to 15.
See you later, or I'll see you at another time.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Then bye. Okay. Let's see. Let me. Jessica, it's time.
I want to listen, that's all. Because I'm nervous and sweating already. That's why we keep coming downstairs to eat.
You're like, maybe I'll avoid it.
Nervous, I eat when I get nervous.
Oh my God. Okay.
Good luck.
Sent a request. Nick Miller, Jake Johnson is coming on, everybody. So stay tuned. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I think I was just watching you guys shoot some Maker's Mark for a second. I tried
Yeah.
joining and then it got cut off.
You can, if you want to take one with me, we can definitely do that, but I know you're working. This is my holiday drink. It's just a little coffee and some Maker's Mark. And we always and there's one of the girls I work with, we always try to do FaceTime shots when we don't get to see each other for a while. So
That's fun.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Did that start in the pandemic?
It actually did.
Yeah.
So like during the pandemic, we shot our TV. We didn't stop production or stop our live TV or anything like that. So we ran in Orlando, which is like where we have our training camps, our training, what is it called? Like when you first get signed to WWE, it's where you go to develop characters and all that.
Fun.
So there's like a bunch of rings in there and we set up a whole stage and set up TV. So we were there every single week. Oh, hey, CM Punk. We said
CM Punk. All right.
Yeah. We set up every single week and literally like we'd just have a bottle in the back because we were there from 10 in the morning to like 2 a.m. and it was a nuts time because we would tape shows or we would do one show that just took forever and it was a crazy time. So we did do that.
That's pretty
anyway,
cool.
Sorry.
If CM Punk wants to join, tell him to hop in.
I know. Can we do more than one person out? Can we do multiple people? I don't know how that works. Thank you for being on, first of all.
Yeah, thanks for doing this. It's a cool thing.
Yeah. Yes, we're all benefiting Family Giving Tree. They're also watching, and they were so pumped when I announced you because
Cool.
they said they're huge New Girl fans, and
Fun.
it took a lot for me to like reach out and even ask you. You know, like I said, I had Lamorne on last year, and even that was so cool. He was just like you, just not even a question about it. He kind of just said, yeah, sure, I'm down. Let me know whenever. And it was so fun. We were singing T-Pain with my sister, and he introduced me to his daughter real quick and all that stuff. So he was really cool. And he was hinting at, we had talked about New Girl, and he was like, well, just stay tuned. You know, there's some stuff coming up. And he kind of teased that there was another season.
Lamorne's full of it. All Lamorne does is create fake news.
I think it was the podcast.
Oh, it was the podcast.
Yes,
okay.
That's what he was hinting at. I think my sister's burning toast down there. Is everything okay? My sister and I are huge fans, so she's kept going downstairs to try to avoid saying hello.
Tell her to hop on. Let's say hello.
Yeah, and now she's burning toast in my house. Speaking of the podcast, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, because I sent this a couple of people I had on today. I work with both wrestlers, and I had sent a clip to them when you were on the podcast, and you were talking about like bits that you have with people throughout the years, and you were saying you and Zoe had the same bit going on for like 10 years or something.
Yeah, totally.
For one, I feel like my brother and I do that all the time. Or you said something about you and your brother where your mom was like, do you guys ever have a conversation that doesn't involve like sometimes I talk to my brother all in just movie quotes. Like there's never really like an actual conversation. It's all movie quotes. But I really related to what you were saying with New Girl, because that's how the wrestling world is, you know?
That's cool.
I've been with WWE for almost 10 years. And when you were saying that, I sent them that clip because we talk about it all the time, how, you know, we do TV twice a week. So it's live TV every week, and it's very stressful. And it's sometimes the stories aren't exactly what you want or whatever it is, or you have a bad match. But all of that stuff really does fade away. And all you remember is like the ridiculous jokes that you have between each other. And we were saying how like sometimes we don't even know certain people's, like, we don't know anything else about a person, but you say the same thing to them at TV every single day, whether they're lighting guys or whatever it is. And it's just the same thing every day. And if that person's not there and you don't get to do that, it kind of offsets your whole day. It's
true.
It made me like so happy, because as much as I love wrestling and as passionate as I am and as the best I want to be, is all that stuff really in the end doesn't matter. It's all the relationships. Yeah, it's all like the families that we are family, you know. We travel the world with each other, and I'm home like 2 days a week.
Is that true? So you're crazy out there.
Yeah, we literally like we're a traveling circus.
Wow. How'd you first find your character?
So my character has changed within the last few years, but when I first got into WWE, my character was very much how I was as a teenager, which was just a super fan. And I was, you know, Superstar, Molly Shannon and Superstar.
Yeah, of course.
So it was like that. That's how I based my character, but I just transformed it into a wrestler.
Fun.
And it was so how like all of her nervous tactics and everything. I said I can be like that, but obsessed with wrestlers. So I became this super fan on TV that was actual performer herself. And it was like the fans connected to it so well because I was them, you know?
Totally.
So I was like the hugger back then, and it worked so well. And I felt like I was able to develop that throughout who I really am, because I loved being in WWE and I never thought I'd actually make it. And then as years went on, you know, it just kind of fades, and I literally get older and it becomes less believable. And so my character now is more like just an annoying jerk, and I just kind of tell kids off. I felt like I had to do a complete 180 for people to actually believe it and buy into it. So now I just like yell at kids all the time, and I'm just annoying and a loud mouth. But I feel like I'm like that with my friends that I've been friends with forever. And so it kind of helped me tap into that, and the more I do it on TV, the more comfortable I become and stuff. And I feel I'm able to help people or that are new in wrestling or that are just getting started in the company. I feel I'm better in this position to help people. Like,
Cool.
yeah. So it's been I always think like whenever we're asked to do commercials, or I've done kind of stuff with like Nickelodeon, but it was like a kid's show and things like that. I think WWE really prepared us for that, but I don't know if I could do what you guys do, because you were saying like you said like in the podcast we're there from dark to dark.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't be able to do those long production days, you know?
Yeah, they're a drag.
Yeah, but it seemed like you said that, you know, New Girl was at least with people that you had fun.
Yeah, no, I
being
really
on.
haven't done a job where the cast and crew hasn't been really fun.
Yeah.
Mostly, you know, I don't know if you feel the same with wrestlers because you guys are going against each other, but it's the same thing. It's basically a dance, right? You guys work it out together.
Yeah.
So once you're doing something like that and you kind of team up together, you kind of figure out each other's rhythms pretty fast. And so it is huge hours, but it's huge hours where you're all doing something you like to do.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's, you know.
How old were you when you started acting or doing your first gigs?
I didn't start getting paid until my late 20s.
Wow.
So I was doing a lot of live stuff for as much as I could, you know, performing anywhere I kind of could perform. And then I got a couple of commercials, and then Liz Merriweather, who created New Girl, saw me in an indie film, and then we started working together and put me in a movie, and then that's it.
Wow. That's cool.
Pretty lucky.
What was the like film, the short, it wasn't like a short film. There's like an independent film that came out recently of yours, and I can't think of the name. I'm terrible.
It's okay.
Dang it. Well, let me get my sister so she could say hi. Come on,
Okay.
Jess. Come on. There's a lot of Spider-Man fans on here.
I guess the trailer came out yesterday, the new one.
Oh, there's a new one.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. And I guess the trailer got released yesterday or the day before.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you need to play Spider-Man. Let me see. Here you go. She just wants to say hi.
Okay.
This is Jessica.
Hey, what's up, Jessica?
Do we look like twins?
Let me see your faces.
Yeah, that's true. I have makeup on.
I see a similarity. I see the sibling eyes.
Yeah.
It's always our eyes.
Yeah.
That's
I have
it.
another sister. So she's our oldest sister. Then we have a middle sister who's still older. But she's like, her skin's a lot darker than ours. We don't know. She must have got my dad's skin tone or something. And so
Hopefully.
we hope so, Mom.
Did you guys grow up? Did you guys grow up wrestling with each other? Is that what got you into it?
Well, actually, my brother, I have a younger brother. So him and I would wrestle in the living room. And my sister, the other one, the darker one, the dark version, she would be recording us on her camera. And she would also be the referee. And she would also be the announcer, also be the fan. So she would be like.
You've been ready for this.
She was, yeah, we were teenagers. She would be recording us and be like, 1, 2, kick out. and then like, she did everything. She even did the interviews. We do backstage interviews in my kitchen, and she would be the interview girl. There was one time where we were doing an interview. She had wigs. She was wearing a black wig in one, and my brother had messed up his line. So we said, oh, let's reshoot it. But this is like the cameras, there's no editing. This is like back in the day. And we said, oh, let's shoot it again because he messed up his line. So we like rewound to where we thought we were, that it was like, okay, this is where we started. Let's rewind. And then when we watched it back, she felt like, oh, I don't like the black wig. Let me put on this blonde one. So she put on this blonde wig. And then when you watch the whole thing, we edited it like she's standing there. I'm here with Dragonfly or whatever my name was. And then as soon as my brother comes in, the next scene, her hair's blonde, but it's the same interview. So it's just like black, blonde. It was so bad. We have so many. I had that on like, I don't remember what the little tapes were called, the little like cassette tapes. But I wish I had put it on a DVD because they do that at Costco. But it was on a VHS, and then it got ruined in our storage. But I wish I still had them. They were so funny.
That's really fun.
Did you ever do stuff like that? You have siblings or?
Yeah, my brother and I have a brother and sister. My brother and I used to do fake SNL kind of stuff and little commercials, and then I did the same thing. I recorded over all of it. This was back in the day, but I wanted to watch Cheers, and we only had one TV, so I recorded over all of our old stuff.
Oh my
And
God.
then years later, when I realized what I did, I still think about it because there's such great. We did like full on sketch shows as like 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds that it's just
Wow,
trash move.
that would have been gold.
Would have been,
Just
yeah, it
for
would have been
Cheers, like Cheers that you can go watch
for
anytime, you
sure. Well, this was pre-streaming. It used to be,
Right.
television used to have value back then.
Yeah, I know. I used to record wrestling all the time. Like
sure.
the Hardy Boys and Lita were my favorite, so I had to film everything that they did. I played basketball in high school, so
Fun.
if I were to miss something, I would just have my dad record it for me.
Who do you think's the most overrated wrestler of all time?
The most overrated?
Yeah.
Right now-
Leo and Hardy Boys. I was like, all right, those were interesting choice. Like if those were your favorites, who's somebody that everybody loves that you kind of have always thought was a little bit hacky?
Oh, right now, Bianca Belair. Yeah, she's a little too much. All right, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch. Gosh, I don't understand.
Is that true?
No, it's just I mean, yeah, it's partly true. Let me try to think of. No,
How much of the beef is real?
Whew, it depends. It depends who you ask. There's a lot that goes on in the back where you're like, sometimes you could feel the tension come out to the stage with you, you know? Yeah. I'd like to think that I really block that stuff out. Like I don't like, not like a pushover or anything, but I really don't try to take anything too serious. And
but has anything ever happened in a ring where you felt like somebody went too far and then you're in the back and you kind of want to finish business and you're like,
yeah, that happens. That's happened before. I've had it happen in matches before where like sometimes if I'm in a match or there's been people in matches where the crowd's not reacting like you expect them to or that we thought they were going to. So they just kind of take over and think, oh, this isn't working. Let me just boom, boom.
Oh,
and like,
really?
Really like hitting me in it. I can't. What are you going to do? The first thing you react is like elbow them back or like freaking hit them back. And then it's just trying to get back on the same page of that. But it's, they're taking liberties just because it's not happening the way you thought it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
they're in panic mode.
Yeah, but like I'm an actual person. You can't just start beating the crap out of me and going.
Can you remember a match when it started going sideways in the middle of it and you both kind of lost control and then had to kind of re-find it?
Yeah, that just happened to me on Monday, actually.
What happened?
Yeah, we landed. I was taking a move from the girl I was wrestling, and it just kind of got wonky. It was called a Hurricane Rana or whatever.
Yeah.
Just kind of got wonky to where I lost my footing, and we both kind of landed on our heads. And it was just like, we weren't knocked out or anything, but it was, that sucked, and I know that didn't look good. Let's try to get back on the same page. But then we didn't know where we were going the next thing because we were so flustered by it. So like literally we did that, and then she went for a move and I was going for the same move, which made us just collide heads again. And it was just like I just had to gave her a clothesline and just had to stop and just say, all right, let's just slow down a little bit.
And was there anything when you were on the ground with her? Are you kind of like whispering in each other's ears? Are you saying like,
no, I'm whispering in
her
head.
Oh, you are like just reset.
Yeah, it was. I think she understood. But I was in my own head, like, okay, calm down. Let's remember where we're supposed to be and what you're doing. Yeah.
Have you ever, in the middle of a match, kind of lost track with what the outcome's supposed to be? Like, I know that every once in a while I'll be in the middle of a scene and I will fully forget the second half of it.
Oh, really?
Fully. Yeah. I'll just be every once in a while, your brain, Max Greenfield and I used to talk about a new girl. One of us would get squirrel eyes where you would just realize the other person's dead. They're not mentally there anymore. And the beauty of if it's not live is you can just improvise a new ending and then everyone calls cut and no one likes it and you do it again. But if you're in front of 30,000 people and it's physical.
Yeah.
And the other person's like getting on the top ring and you think like, I don't remember how this is supposed to end.
So that doesn't happen to me much in matches. Like
Yeah.
I get lost in. I mean, I sometimes do. I'm not saying I never forget anything, but it happens more when I'm on the microphone. So it's kind of like the same thing where I'll be on the microphone and I'm just like, I don't know what my next sentence is. And it was really hard during the pandemic because now if you're on the mic, or before the pandemic, you're interacting with the fans and you can go
Right.
off actions to where, like, if you forget something, you can go off their reaction and give you time to think. But during the pandemic, there's nobody there. We were literally talking to screens where people would like log in. It was like Zoom, and
Right.
just their face would pop up on the screen, and that was our fan base. It was wild. Or like even before that, there was no fans there at all. It was just an empty arena, and we had
Wild.
yeah. So if I forgot something, it was just really awkward, and I'm like, I don't know where this is going, so I would just kind of ad lib a bunch of stuff, and then sometimes I'll come to the back and they're like, you didn't even say what you were supposed to say. Like, it wasn't even, you just ruined the story. I was like, oh no, I went blank. I don't know. So
What do you think of Ronda Rousey and what she brought to the WWE, and if she's coming back? What about that whole thing?
These fans are loving this. Oh, she is our champion right now, actually.
She came back.
Yeah, she came back. I forget when, but she came back. She's our champion. And
what do you make of all this?
It's crazy because she does bring a lot of fans. Like when she first came, the first run, we had you can tell the different fan base, and whenever, like, had maybe 2 matches with her, and just the reaction I was getting from that was so much larger than a normal match. So it was a really big deal. And now when she's back, she's in fans are against her now because
she became okay, interesting.
Yeah,
why? Because she left?
No, just because I think she's more of a cocky character.
Gotcha.
But it's like coming off so natural that
Right.
I think people are really like, okay, let's get her out of here. Now they're like, we want just our wrestlers, we don't want these. Yeah, get out of here. This ain't your land.
So there's been a divide between MMA and WWE now.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we get so many people nowadays. We're like, what is his name? Like Paul Logan, like the Logan brothers, who are huge.
Oh yeah, they're coming in now too.
Yeah, Logan just had a huge match, and he actually tore his knee in the match and still finished it. He's incredible. But we had like Bad Bunny and all kinds of people come in and do matches and guest appearances. It's really crazy, but it brings in. So like, if you ever want to come wrestle, you could be my tag part.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
What about you want to be a manager? You could be a manager, right?
Yeah, honestly, I enjoy whenever I see wrestling. I don't like I love the Andy Kaufman when Kaufman entered the world back in the day when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen more and more random I think wrestling is a really violent sport. Obviously, that's not a deep statement, but I like when it feels very real. Like my kids got into during the pandemic. They got into YouTube clips of wrestling. That's what kind of I grew up watching wrestling, and then I kind of faded on it. So it's not for me. I'm not jumping in the ring. I like the big manager characters, but not my game.
Well, I'll keep you in mind for a manager then.
Yeah, possibly.
Who did you like growing up? Who stuck out to you?
Well, it started with I used to have the Junkyard Dog character. There was an action character. I don't remember besides his name. Besides, he was the Junkyard Dog. I loved Hulk. I loved Superfly. It was the mid '80s. It was when that whole thing kind of started.
Actually, the chick, my friend that we FaceTime to take a shot with, that's Superfly's daughter.
Is that true?
Yeah, Tamina.
That's cool.
Yeah, so she works with it. She's been in WWE for years, and she's the mama of our locker room, the mama bear.
Oh, that's neat.
Everyone's laughing at me because I said Paul Logan, and it's Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan
He
Paul.
has 2 first names, and I had a shot of Makers, so
Yeah, it's fine.
give me a break, guys.
I was also really obsessed when I was growing up with Andre the Giant, and I still kind of am.
Yeah.
So I like when there's characters like that who get into wrestling.
Yeah.
Where you're
was just fascinating.
It's a fascinating character who then has to wrestle one of the stars. But I think Logan Paul and his brother, They're actually probably good matches for it because they're so
Really?
good at promotion. I would like to see Conor McGregor get in. I like when Brock Lesnar goes both to MMA and the WWE.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's nuts.
I saw Ronda Rousey do her like one of her first MMA fights in Anaheim.
Wow.
So I'm kind of like when she jumped over, I'm like, it's a smart move.
Yeah, it really is. And the girl, like some of the friends that she had, like grew up watching wrestling and were into wrestling. So it's just like the perfect,
It's neat.
yeah, thing.
Yeah.
Actually, my favorite coming in my favorite that I first saw was Macho Man. Did you like Macho
Sure,
Man?
of course. I love Macho Man.
Yeah.
I love Jake the Snake.
Yeah, awesome.
That was fun.
It was the best, dude. He was so cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of like when I first started with WWE too. I tried to copy all his clothing and everything because no girl was coming out with tassels, and I thought it looked so cool.
It does look cool.
Yeah, I need to bring that back.
All right, I got to get back to work.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing this. I hope it all works out. Really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you too. Take care.
See you, dude.
Bye. All right. Guys, don't make fun of me. I said Paul Logan. Anyways, I have a package coming in. All right, shall we get Mercedes back on? Wow, that was like he was interviewing me, huh? You guys love that. What a cool dude. What a nice guy. Out for delivery. Okay. I will be there. All right. Mercedes back on? Let's do it. Let me see if she's ready. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. If you haven't already, please visit the link in my bio. And if you can contribute to Family Giving Tree, that would be amazing. If not, please share the link. That would be great. I would love that. And if not, if you live in San Jose, come hang out at 6 p.m. Someone keeps calling me. Two minutes, all right? You guys got to wait for 2 minutes. I'm hot. I was a little nervous. Sweat back. If any of you guys watch New Girl out there, sweat back. Love from the UK. Woo! Guys, don't tell Logan Paul about that, all right? Philippines. Woo! I have a lot of Filipino friends out here in the Bay Area. Thanks, Brianne. One of my best friends, speaking of Filipinos, just said I look cute. Okay. I did get Vic Fuentes last year. Go back and watch it. Come on. Or you can go to the Family Giving Tree Warehouse and volunteer to help wrap gifts. Go check out their website. Give them a call and see how you can help out if you have some free time in the Bay Area. You can follow them at Family Giving Tree. I'm sure they have their website all over. Actually, some of them will be there tonight to hang out with us. And I have spots open this week, and there's lots of wrapping to do. I'll probably have to get out there too. I know I haven't given much information on how the raffle will work. But if you just donate on here, I will figure it out. I think I'm just going to put everybody's name. So obviously put your name on there when you fill out your cart and check out. But I think I'll just like put everybody's name into a hat and pick out from there. So that will be easy. And it'll kind of be this, it won't be the same for the in-person toy drive because I'll have actual raffle tickets so I can actually do that. Yes, I'm rooting for Ricky Starks tonight. Let's go. Yeah, here she goes. All right, Mercedes coming back on. Let's shoot this viewership back up. Can't believe how popular she is. God. Oh, hey, you didn't hear that, right?
That I'm popular.
Yeah.
So how did it go?
I'm not sweaty. I mean, he basically ran the interview. Did you see it?
I went like in and out of it because I'm like,
It was great. He's
awesome.
awesome.
Congratulations.
He's so nice. Yeah. He had a lot of questions about wrestling and a lot of questions about like mid-match stuff. Like he's trying to get inside scoop stuff, you know? So I was like, I can't really say that right now, but
Oh, he's trying to get a match.
he's
trying to get booked.
I did ask him and he said, nope, I'd never wrestle. He said he would never do it. He said his kids are into wrestling right now, but
Oh, he has kids. Nice.
yeah. And he would never get into it. But I said, what about a manager role? And he said he would be interested in that.
Yeah. We need more of those in wrestling, so I think that would be a good choice for him.
I think I'm about to get state champs to play my WrestleMania entrance and
Oh, shit.
Jake Johnson to be my manager. I mean, for me and Damage Control, not just me, you know.
Yeah. To pick
Right.
up another win, to help you out.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so how was your last 20 minutes?
They were good. Just poured more mezcal.
Oh, okay.
And
So did I called Logan Paul Logan, and everyone made fun of me
when?
right now.
Oh, right now. Paul
'Cause he was talking-
Logan Paul.
He was asking about Ronda Rousey, and then I was telling him how many people come in from everywhere else, you know? And I said, we just had Paul Logan and his brother there, and he was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then everybody's commenting it's Logan Paul, so.
Great
It's
guy.
because-
Wonderful guy.
It's because of this and because I was nervous.
It is 9 a.m. over there. What are you doing, alcoholic?
30.
It's 9:30? Okay, that makes it a little bit better. It makes it a little bit better.
You just pop Jess and Jake
Jake the Snake.
the snake over there. Anyways, okay. So tell us about Candela, dude.
Oh, Candela, my CBD company with Lady Lucha and Samurai del Sol Manny. We have gummies, we have tinctures, we have protein, but we're sold out of that. And we are just taking over the CBD world.
Sold out of protein.
We are sold out of our protein. You better get it now. Get everything now during this holiday season, and you can.
But it's sold out. How am I supposed to get it?
You can get other stuff. You can get our gummies.
Oh.
You can get our tinctures. You can get our protein shakers, and just use the code XMUS to get 25% off. If you haven't tried Candela, try it now. It helps you with anxiety, inflammation. It can help you sleep, with stress. It helps with so many different things. And we just won the Best Newcomer Awards for the CBD Awards, which was insane, incredible to be in a room full of scientists, doctors, engineers, people who worked in NASA, and to compete against them and to actually win the award and go up there. It was so satisfying, and we're getting ready for 2023 about taking over the European brand and just expanding Candela all over the world.
Candela.com. You can see it right there.
Candela.com.
Candela.
I'll write it in the comments so people can go to it.
Good idea. That's a good idea. I should do that for the website too.
Yeah, you can pin it.
Wants to know. My sister wants to know. Do you guys have cream? CBD?
We will be getting cream in 2023. Yes.
There we go.
And you'll be the first person to get it, Jess.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, I told you before, but the CBD never really worked for me, or I guess I never noticed a difference. The cream actually that my sister gave me did work when my knee was really bothering me. Is some cream, I forget the brand, but the tincture. Oh, your guys' tincture really helped me. I noticed it at least in my sleep because I feel like I always wake up in the middle of my sleep, and I have an Aura ring that tracks it, so I know that I do.
Yeah.
The tincture always help relax me, and I'm not one of those people who sit in, oh, I can't sleep, I have too many thoughts. I sleep, but I wake up in the middle, I don't, and that really helped me relax a lot. So
And that's our number one feedback as well, is that with our tinctures and our gummies, It's like the best night of sleep that everybody has ever gotten. If anybody had surgery or pain or just have so much stress going on, just taking a tincture droplet or a little bit of a gummy just helps people sleep way better. And just to hear those comments and to hear that feedback, it's just like, it's so satisfying that we're legit helping to give light to the world to people.
Yeah, and what's the one you gave me? The pina colada.
The pina colada, yeah.
Pina colada. So it's also delicious. Like
it's so good.
Samurai Del Sol puts it in his he puts it in his drinks. Like you could put it in your cocktails and all that stuff, and it's just delicious.
I love using the citrine and putting it in my mimosa because it just like heightens the flavor even more. But the flavors of our 2 tinctures are so incredible. It's the best tasting tinctures in the CBD game.
All right. Well, that's it. Bye.
Thanks for letting me promote myself.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. That's what we're here for. That and Family Giving Tree. Okay. Yes. Can you guys can I get a tincture or 2 off you guys for a raffle?
Yeah, absolutely. We would love
I'm gonna add it to my raffle and I'll get some for you guys. I'm just use your code since it's a discount.
We'll give you some. We'll send you some.
All right. So everybody watching this, should I do it for the virtual one? Should I do it for virtual or in person?
I think, how about both?
Both?
Yeah.
All right. Let's put Candela on the raffle.
Yeah,
all right.
that'd be awesome. We would love to do that.
Candela.
Family Giving Tree.
Family Giving Tree. Visit the link. I'm going to do what you did. Put my link right here.
Yeah, and then I think you can pin it to keep it saved there.
Family Giving. You can?
I think so.
Oh, no. That's
I'm not big on technology. I'm still learning every day. I feel so old when it comes to this stuff. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I can't believe I got that. I was talking last year. I had to get Nikki to help me. Like I had to call him to help me how to get on this live. And then today I did it all by myself. He's so proud.
Good job.
Because it's too complicated.
It's too hard. There's too much. There's too many buttons.
How do you pin it?
Like I said, I don't know.
Come on, you can't tell me.
I don't know. There must be a little button somewhere.
How do I hide
There you go. Well, you didn't pin it. Maybe if you click on it.
Too late. It's already gone.
Oh well.
Anyways,
follow that.
Next question. Next, I got to go hang out with you in New York for your modeling stuff. Thank you.
Greatest friend.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a full-time supermodel now. This
full-time?
I've been a full-time supermodel, but this is really making my debut in the modeling world, walking for New York Fashion Week, which is one of the biggest fashion weeks or the fashion industry is to do it in New York City. I got to walk like 3 to 4 different runways, and it was legit just like a dream come true. I loved Victoria's Secret. I loved America's Next Top Model growing up, and it was always my dream to like walk a runway somewhere, whether that be a wrestling ring or actually down a physical model runway. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really crazy to watch. Like I was telling you guys, because it was you and Trin, telling you guys like when you were texting me, oh, we're about to come out or we're like coming out in the second half or whatever. So I'm like, it feels like a wrestling show where I'm like sitting in the crowd or whatever, but it felt like such a different nervousness. Like I had such nervousness for you guys, and it was like nothing compared to wrestling, just like a totally, because this was your guys' first time doing it, so it felt so crazy. And then like, you know, you get a little emotional when you watch your like friends come, they're doing something they've always wanted to do.
Yeah,
it's so cool to watch, and you guys freaking killed it.
Thank you. It was nerve-wracking. It was crazy. It was like the same like not the same preparation for wrestling, but the same like anxiety feeling before you go out for a show or go through a curtain, like all this pent up energy of getting ready for a show. And then you go out there and you walk out for like 20 seconds, you do your round and walk back, and you're like, all that anxiety for that? Yeah, awesome. It was so cool. But it's so crazy how much we hype each other up or give ourselves anxiety over just like seconds of our lives, you know?
Yeah, seriously. Like I couldn't believe how short it was.
So that's short.
I've been standing here for 2 hours. That's all I get. I'm like, another round.
I was waiting for 12 hours for 20 seconds, you know?
Yeah. That definitely is. It's like wrestling too.
Yeah.
But that's cool. And then you did it in LA, right?
I did it in LA. It wasn't as incredible as New York. I feel like New York is the mecca with besides Milan and
Yeah.
Paris and London. But New York was like the grand slam of Fashion Week. I couldn't even get a hotel. I had a book in the ghetto.
New York had that feeling. Damn. New York had that feeling though too. And then we went out after one of the shows, and that was like such a New York night.
It was.
You guys could have seen that. It was like,
we probably didn't get back to 4:30 in the morning, 5.
yeah, it's what they call it, the city that never sleeps, right?
For real, yeah.
Yeah, the city that never sleeps. We were out at bars till freaking 4 in the morning.
Celebrated.
I blame Trin. Where's Trin?
Where is Trin? I wish we could do like a 3-way. I think you actually can on these things.
Can
A
you?
3-way live.
Yeah, Punk was on here earlier, and Nick said to get him on, and I was like, oh, okay, but
Clobbering time.
but I don't know how to do that. Can we do it? Let's see if.
Does anybody want to test it with us?
Let's see. You trying to bring on Baby Kicks 99?
Let me see Baby Kicks.
Let's see. I wonder what you're doing.
Are you asking Trin?
Yeah. I had some downtime before when I was waiting for you. So I was like texting everyone to see what they're doing. I text NXT people, but they're working right now. I'm like, dang it. Oh, Lala said I have nice teeth. Are you talking to me or Mercedes?
She said you guys, so both of us.
Hashtag Invisalign.
Hashtag that's her dentist.
Hashtag that's my dentist. Dentist. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say to you.
Does CM Punk want to join us?
I don't know if he's still on here.
Oh.
So what shows have you been watching, huh? What have you been up to watching? Are you obsessed with any shows, any good shows, any good movies? Since you're like Chris now.
Not too much. I've been watching a show called The Peripheral on Amazon Prime, but it kind of took a downhill the last 2 episodes where I don't know where that show went.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that show. And besides that, I just watched
Peripheral. Peripheral. Anybody out there watch it?
Peripheral. And I can also say I just got done shooting my first ever movie last month in Boston.
Ooh.
Insane how full circle that is to get a first movie and to know that it's in Boston. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's timing and everything. I always feel like you always have the best timing for you. Like it's always super magical, but that is so cool.
Insane. But it came at a weird point too, where I was right in the middle of training in Mexico. So I kind of had to choose what days I needed to give up for that. But to go back and forth from Boston to Mexico was such an incredible experience that I can say that I always did it and I accomplished that. And it's freaking cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. What else were you going to say? I forgot what else I was going to say before that. Oh, well.
Before Roxanne joined us, let's see if she can join.
Congratulations, Roxanne.
Champ.
Congratulations.
Roxanne, try to join. I texted her earlier to see if she can hop on.
Okay,
let's see if we can do like a 3-way. So, Roxy.
Let's talk to that new champ of the WWE.
Where you at, sister? If she hops on, that'll be cool.
That would be cool.
Let me text her while she's here.
And she ain't scared.
She's scared for sure. She's scared.
If she's ready to put that on the line somewhere against somebody.
Oh! Ooh! Me against me? I already beat her once, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Finally. That was your second win?
That's it.
Stupida! Give me this.
Sent a
Oh,
request.
she said I just sent a request.
Let's
You
see.
just don't know how to click it.
Well, because I don't know how to look for the request. Unless it pops up on the thing, you know? What is that? Invite to join. Let me invite her. I'm learning on the fly. Oh my God!
Hi!
Congratulations, champ!
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Wow, what a triple threat we got here. Thanks for joining us. I know you're busy. I know you're working right now. And I texted you earlier and I was like, she's probably, doing champ things. I wouldn't know anything about that, but
No.
how are you feeling? Oh, this
How are
is
you feeling,
Mercedes.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
How are you
How you
feeling?
I
It's
feel
really
good.
officially
Like,
day one.
yeah, it doesn't feel real still, but yeah, I feel like overwhelmed, but really, really happy,
Yeah.
Like it was, it feels like so many things like happened so fast, like within like the 9 months that I've been here, but I'm so grateful.
Yeah. And
And
how
what are you
old are
gonna do with that baby?
Huh?
What are you gonna do with that baby?
I'm gonna hold it for longer than 413 days.
Oh no! Oh! Okay.
Hell yeah. And wait, are you 20 or 21?
I'm 21.
Oh, let's have a drink.
Shot time!
Yeah.
You left your tequila here, Bailey.
I know. That was a congratulatory celebration tequila.
It was.
Yeah. So, I'm sure you had a little bit last night since you're 21, of age, everybody. Of age, everyone. Are you getting summoned? Do you
No,
have time?
no, I'm
Okay.
just in the locker room.
Okay, cool. The locker room that we built.
I said you're a little awkward.
Do you have a favorite like Bayley and Sasha Banks match or anything, or?
Yeah, takeover. That was like, well, I know like Indi said the same thing, but that was one of the matches that I was really like, oh shit, like I can friggin' do it, and like have like bomb ass matches,
Yeah,
That's so
like,
glad you're doing it.
Yeah.
I think like before like I started watching like when like AJ was still kind of like in NXT too, so like I just like resonated with her, and like she was this whole like tomboy, and it made me feel like, okay, like I can be a wrestler then, like I can totally do it, like I'm small and I'm Latina and like so is she, so like I could do it.
Oh,
and then
Latina, okay. Hola.
and then tell me to be quiet. They're
What?
filming something.
Oh shit.
But yeah, then I saw you guys just put on these crazy amazing matches like the way the guys did, and I was like, wow, like I can do it and I can do it like that. So thank you guys for paving the path.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's what we want. That's what we always wanted to do. That was always our goal. But you are like so talented. I texted you the other day after deadline. Kevin Owens was like, "Man, she's really good. Like, did anybody know her?" And I was like, "Yeah, I knew her from rehab or whatever." But and even our match on SmackDown, everybody was so like, "Wow, she can like hang with you guys." And I was like, "Yeah, she's only 12 years old. So annoying. So annoying how good you are."
Yeah. I started training when I was 13.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
13 years old.
13 years old.
Yeah.
I just put my foot on the gas and just didn't stop.
That is an amazing story. And where are you from?
I'm from Texas, Laredo, Texas. It's like a small town, like right by the Mexico border.
Oh yeah, we know where that's at.
Yeah.
We gotta cross the border. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like is that where the hotel was, right on the borderline?
Yeah, that's like one of our always first
La
tour
Posada.
trips on a live event. It's like always Laredo. Is an always stop.
Yeah. Did you go to a lot of our shows?
I did, yeah. I was that kid that would like wait outside the arena before every show and like try to meet the wrestlers.
Oh, that was us. Definitely us.
I got a couple pictures like that as well.
Yeah.
Up against the fence, like, hey, can I get a picture?
Yeah.
Hi.
One time I was outside of a show and I was standing like where I'm from, San Jose. I was standing right where the cars, like where you park and everything. And a car was pulling out and it was Matt Hardy and he's my favorite. I was like, oh my God, Matt. And he just stuck his hand out the window and just went like this. And it made my whole life. I just have he didn't even say a word. He didn't even look at me.
Yes. Dive in. Yes.
Yeah.
Let go.
Sure. The man. Hey, I'm texting Indy Hartwell. If you see her, punch her in the face and tell her to. I'm trying to get her to come on so she can.
Okay, I'll go tell her right now.
Okay.
Oh, we're trying to have a little four-way?
No, I mean, I'm going to let Roxy
you
go.
just have her up by yourself. Okay.
She's a busy chick.
All right.
Yes. Thanks for joining us, dude.
Mumba's in the chat room too. Hi, Mumba.
Hi, Mamba. We should bring
Missed
Mamba.
you. I do love that.
Oh,
Roxanne.
my little sister is in the chat.
Hi, little sis.
She's 10 and she like loves NXT so much. Her name's Rocky.
Rocky and Roxanne.
Yeah, she wants to be a wrestler when she's older. So.
Wow. Well, you have the perfect role model.
Me.
Just kidding.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Congratulations on. Oh, there's Indy right there. She's like, notice me.
Indy, I'm gonna invite her after this. We can't have you guys at the same time because she has like an issue with you. So.
No more issues.
Yeah, she's like, because you still have a lot to learn. You know, she's the veteran of the locker room, so you might want to. You need to respect her.
That's messed up. You gonna let her do that to you, Roxy champ?
Wait, who? What?
Indy.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't want to be my friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, neither do I.
She said no friends in this business.
Yeah.
At least one.
Just one.
Yeah, just one. You only get one. I got one right here, and that's it. So sucks for you, Roxy. No, we're for reals. I'm so, and I called you last night, but I'm so proud of you and so excited to see what you do with the championship, and you're for reals already for your sister, giving a new generation and paving your own way. So I can't wait to see all the incredible matches and to support you journey. And whenever you decide to come back to Raw or SmackDown, I'll beat your ass again.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. All right. Have a good day.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Beep
up. Beep. Should we get Indy on real quick and then I'll let you go? I know you're busy.
Well, let's see our first daughter.
Our first what?
Daughter.
Okay. Yes. Dude, where's Ryu?
He's downstairs. You know how he is. He's being bougie. Probably a little suntan outside.
Get a little suntan. He's meditating, sitting in.
Oh,
there she is.
Oh my God.
You got me.
Yeah, duh.
Are you getting jacked?
Oh my
you
God,
getting jacked right now?
I'm such a big fan.
Oh my God. Wow.
Ooh, okay, she is getting jacked and stacked.
That's how she looked when you first met her, Mark.
Not quite.
She wasn't
not quite.
I was skinny.
She was a little skinny
little
girl.
Skinny bitty?
A little skinny winning. Yeah.
Stop pacing around. Why are you so nervous?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah. And I know you're only nervous because Mercedes is on, not me, because she tells me every day that like I'm just like, I was like in the match that made her want to start wrestling, but like it wasn't because of me.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was kind of the jobber in that match.
You just happened to be in that match.
Right.
Even though you were the winner of that match, it just still happened just to be there.
Right. Yeah.
No, of course it was both of you. It's like it's like choosing a favorite child or a favorite parent. Come on, I can't do that.
That's so sweet. Well, you're my favorite child.
We love you the same. We love you the same.
You're my favorite child.
Do you guys have 50-50 custody?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't gone to court yet.
It's just a mutual understanding right now. Okay?
Yeah. Well, you're both on my fridge at home.
Aw.
Dude, I'm still waiting for my signed action figure from Indie Wrestling.
I haven't seen you.
That's true. Do you miss me?
Both of you. Yeah, of course I miss you.
Thanks, Indi.
You just assumed that she wanted one?
Of course she wants one.
Oh.
I want one of my daughter.
Okay, don't
Actually, so
mommy loves her.
I'm going home to Australia this weekend, and I have like the first ever Sasha Banks NXT figure at home. So I'm gonna have to bring that back to America with me.
Wow.
It was first ever Sasha Banks figure.
What's the gear? The black gear?
I think it was like pink and yellow. Or was it?
I don't.
Wait, I don't know. But it's,
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
It's the first time in the line figure, so it's selling for a lot on eBay.
So
Oh,
you're trying to get me to sign it?
That's what she
extra cash?
dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you to sign it.
Is it because
you get no pay raise yet? What's going on down there?
It's because
I've got your old makeup and your old clothes.
You gonna keep that too to sell?
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
This girl's a
Remember,
scavenger.
would you gave her like a sweater or something and it was hella big?
No, she gave me the pants
Oh,
that were so long.
Yeah.
They were even long on me. So I got them fixed. I got them tailored, and they're still way too long. So they're probably double the size of your legs.
They were so freaking long when I tried them on. I'm like, I don't know who the hell these are for a 7'5" tall person, but I gave them to you because I thought you were pretty tall.
Wow.
Nice.
She's got legs. And she knows how to use them.
What a mark.
Yeah, what a loser.
Did you guys ever get these leggings?
No.
No.
We got tap out.
Oh.
Yeah, we got tap out.
Yeah. I still got the same tap out sports bra.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got the luxury tap out.
I have a question for you, Indi.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be interviewed.
Interviewed?
Yeah. What happened on Saturday, dude?
Dude, you know, like when you're a little kid and you have an accident in the bed, you piss the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did that.
Yeah. You pissed the bed. Damn. I
pissed the bed. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I mean, at least you know what? I'll give
at
you
least
a call.
Nothing. There's no recovering from it.
There's no recovery. But you know what? I lost some. I lose all the time, and I'm still here. So
that is true.
Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, do I lose something? Nah.
You're a winner.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us, dude. I know you're busy at work, but if you have the chance, please share my family giving tree link. We've kind of lost the plot here.
I only did this because you were begging me over text right now.
Yeah, I was. So please, I didn't want you. Well, the thing is, I didn't want you to get jealous that Roxy was talking to us.
Well, so I was working out, and in between sets, I was checking Instagram. Then I saw that Roxanne went live with you, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was kind of jealous.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't want you.
I knew this was a pity invite.
No, it wasn't. I texted you before, and then Roxanne had joined, so I felt like, okay, let's bring her on.
Also, she was the second option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I was
good.
Mercedes is number one.
Of course, she's my number one too.
Yeah. Well, all right. It's time for you to go.
Have a good lift. You're getting jacked and stacked.
Okay.
Thanks, Indi. We're proud.
How do I leave? How do I leave this?
By accident.
Click the leave button.
Hit the X button.
X? No.
No.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Figure it out. There we go.
Your girls, your babies, your daughter.
My little babies.
How does that make you feel? Old?
No, I don't feel old. I mean, I just can't believe we've been doing this for so long. I'm proud of that.
It goes by so quick. It goes by so quick. I'll be doing this for almost 13 years coming up.
Damn.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. How's your body feel?
How's my body?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good.
That was good.
Well, it's not bad.
You ready to do a leapfrog?
Definitely ready to leapfrog, drop down, hip toss, tackle.
Damn. In that order?
Yeah, I'll probably do it in that order just to switch it up a little bit.
Change it. Oh, is there anything else that you would like to talk about or you want to bring attention to?
You
forever. No. We still got 5,600 people on here.
No, just keep on supporting the Family Giving Tree for this holiday season. There's a lot of people in need of love and light and, just giving back to your community. Shouldn't even just be for the holidays. It should be every day. Anytime you have the chance to give back and to show people your love and your heart, it's the best that you can do for anybody and any person. So just make sure you do that for this holiday season and try to do it every day of your life, every week. It helps you grow, helps you make you feel better in life. And that's what we're all here for.
True.
Feel the best.
Spread
it.
Spread the love and happiness.
Spread the love.
Sorry, Trin just texted me back. She said.
She got her wig off.
She's doing nothing.
We need to take a shot with her then.
Yeah, let me see.
Sometimes I'll be calling Trin and she don't have her hair in and I'll be like, girl, I'm about to snatch off this wig too.
I told you to.
Not with you.
Why not?
You won't understand.
Yes, I will.
I'll show you right now. You want it?
Yeah. Do it. Do it. No, you could have put on anything. You could have put on a beanie. Could have put on a beanie, dude. It would have been fine. Look at all these fans would have been so.
Not with my little braids sticking out in the back.
Cute little braids. Why not? We love cornrows.
Do y'all like cornrows?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Okay, then see this.
Me too.
Merry Christmas.
I can't believe that you're my last guest. This was a long morning.
Sami Zayn too?
Oh, Sami Zayn he got sick. He's feeling a little under the weather. I feel bad. I mean, actually, he said, can we do it another day?
No, you can't, Sammy. It's only today.
Shut up, Mark. That's true. I mean, you could hop on a live at any time.
He said, can we do it for another day? Yeah, let me just tell all my guests to move it to another time as well.
They would. They would. You know they would.
You know I'm busy. I got stuff to do tomorrow.
It's not. We're not telling you to come back on.
I'm not coming back next year. No. Don't even ask me. Don't look at me. Don't send me no requests because I ain't coming on. Okay, this is your one and only holiday cheer.
I'm looking at you.
You look great.
Thanks, dude. Got my makeup done. Remember when you said I should do my own makeup?
You should. It does look good, but you should do your own makeup as well. You're getting better at it every single day.
Thanks. I'm just gotta practice, you know.
Practice makes perfect.
Where's our makeup tutorials? What the heck? You know we need it out here.
I'm trying to slow down because I do too much. I do too much, but trust is coming. A makeup line is coming.
Oh.
A makeup brand is coming.
Oh.
Tutorials are coming. It's coming. I'm doing so much, especially here on the last year of 2022, December. I got a couple more weeks to get everything in order before the new year. So I'm just working.
What are you getting me for Christmas?
What am I gonna get you for Christmas?
Hmm?
Probably. I mean, what do you want?
Come on, dude.
What do you want for Christmas? What do you need?
What do I need?
What do you want?
I want
A what?
I want Ryu.
Yeah, you can babysit him.
I'll take a picture of Ryu. Can I get a painting of Ryu?
Yeah, you can. I can do that.
Okay.
And I'll make it myself personal.
Oh, never mind. It's cool. You can just print a picture.
Screw you.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Mandalorian. Dude, how cool is that? I feel like
Can you see that? Can y'all see that?
Oh
ladies, we got Soraya
She's been training
top.
since she was 14 years
Soraya
old.
is here. Soraya.
14.
Queen shit's
Soraya.
right here.
Queen shiz. Yeah.
Oh, she is.
Queen shit, not queen shits.
Oops. You know I love how to. No. Anyway, The Mandalorian was incredible. It still feels so surreal. I'm showing you my poster right there.
Yeah.
Anytime I see that, I'm just like, is that me? How is that me?
That hair right there. That's the hair right there.
That little crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
Love it. Soraya, the less you know about me, the better.
The
You
better. Yeah. You think you know everything about me? Think again. Remember, we used to do that all the time. We would say like, "You thought I wanted a sandwich? Think again.
Think again.
Think again."
Oh my god.
Friend's not getting back to me, so if we'll just do a personal FaceTime
Okay.
shot if she decides to hang out. But Marky Mark, thank you so much. Love you.
Love you too, and congratulations on everything. Thank you for doing this for Family Giving Tree. You're so incredible. You're so inspiring. You legit inspire me every single day, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you. We're proud of you too.
Thank you.
You, and we're always supporting you no matter what.
I can feel the love. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks everybody for joining. I mean, I'll still stay on once you log off. But
Oh, okay. Well,
did you
thanks for
want to
having me.
Mercedes? Jess wants to say hi real quick.
I haven't seen you in forever.
It's Pam's twin, guys.
Well, I don't
Pam's
have makeup
partner.
done like her, so I look like me.
What do you guys think about Pam's hot sister? Let's see
Oh
what they
no,
say.
I'm too old for that.
No, you're not.
I am so old.
I have hot sisters that apparently should work for WWE instead of me. Yeah, I listen to you fans, idiots.
Mark, can you imagine if you had your sisters as a
We'd be like the bloodline.
Oh my god. I would fall just on my entrance.
Yeah. I've done that too. It's okay. I've done
Yeah,
that.
that's all the time.
Yeah.
It's
I do
from. It's a family tradition.
that we fall
Something
over
close.
the same spill. She actually did spill coffee she was coming up because she knew Jake Johnson was coming on and she walked up the stairs like this and my coffee's spilling everywhere. She's like my grandma who can't hold
Oh my god. I wish I was there.
Yeah, I wish
I
you
know
were
how
here.
much you love him. It's insane.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna eat for
Good
Christmas.
conversation. I was part of it for 5 seconds.
Yeah. She went like this. Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I can't do that.
I know.
I'm too shy. I can't handle it.
Even with Winston last year, she came on real quick and she's like, it's literally like the sweat back. Like his character on New Girl always gets like sweat back
Sweaty.
when he's nervous, or he does like the awkward like moonwalk back. I was like, that's me today.
Yeah, it is.
Today, I know. Even you, dude, you make us nervous.
We have to bring somebody from Friends next year. Or you.
Oh my God, how am I supposed to do
Just
that?
try. Just try.
All right, Jennifer Aniston. I want Ross. So
We
David
got
Schwimmer.
all these incredible guests this year. Next year, go bigger.
Go.
Yeah.
I know. I have to go bigger every year. Damn.
Mhm.
Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Ain't it like that? And
It's the Jennifer Aniston highlight glow.
that is so pretty.
Thank you.
I haven't seen it like that in years and years. Since you were like NXT days. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you first came on, you were like that.
I did have a little brown blonde when I first came.
Yeah.
Weird. I was really trying to be a diva, you know?
And now you're going back to trying to be a diva?
Now I'm about to be a diva all over again.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What a smile. What a beautiful face.
Well, I'm a model, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We don't know anything about that.
Mm-mm. I'm in my pajamas.
Yeah.
A lumberjack right there.
I'm in my PJs.
All right. Well, I'll call you if Trin gets back to me.
Okay. Well, thanks for
Bye.
having me. Thanks for everybody for tuning in and watching, and have a happy holiday.
Thanks, Marky. Love you.
Bye, Mercedes.
Bye.
Bye. Ding dong, goodbye. We did it. That was a good, almost been on for 3 hours. If anybody has been on this long, you guys are G's. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to check my family giving tree and see how much we have how many donates. I can't speak. I'm so tired. No, I'm not tired. how many donations have gone up and if we've reached our goal yet. If not, then you still have Family Giving Tree. Can I ask you, when's the last time they can donate? Let's see in the comments. Brianne, thank you. You're the best. My friend's a teacher and she's watching in her class right now. Family Giving Tree, how long do they have to donate that will benefit? I'm taking all the physical gifts to them tomorrow. So anybody that comes to San Jose, comes to the event I have tonight or the little hangout tonight, they'll be getting them by tomorrow. And they need volunteers to help them wrap gifts, so anybody that is in the Bay. Zenwise, thank you guys. And Megan, Zenwise Health, thank you guys for your donation. It's greatly appreciated. And for the goodies that you sent me. I'm actually saw the vegan something that you guys sent me, and I'm going to give that to my sister so she can try those out. Have you heard of Zenwise supplements? Zenwise? I see it in the stores. Got it. Family Giving Tree said we can donate until January. So if you guys can contribute at any point up from now until January, if you haven't already, or even if you have, please feel free to visit the link in my bio and see all the wishes. There's kids, adults, teenagers, senior citizens, all very specific asks. So thank you so much to all of my guests. And I promise to have Sami Zayn at another time. And sorry about that. Thank you guys. It's been a great time. Anyone in San Jose, I will see you tonight. And ding dong, bye bye. Merry Christmas. Okay, I hope I get